Living and Memory Care Residence is a locally owned and operated community in Council Bluffs and Harlan. Call 712-242-5734 to schedule a tour. Are you suffering from back pain, joint pain, or neck pain in the Council Bluffs area? If so, you'll likely benefit from visiting a chiropractor. St. Albert graduate Dr. Felicia Campbell of Align Chiropractic is proud to be one of the best women chiropractors serving Council Bluffs, Underwood, Carter Lake, Neola, Trainer, and surrounding areas. Give her a call today. With over 10 years of
Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to tonight's broadcast on StAlbertSportsFan.com. I'm Chad Hannon. Jesse Shea joins me. We also have Brady Smith, Kellen Underwood, Alexis Narmi, and Brian Jack Holder, the doctor, in the house.
Dr. J.
Dr. J. Dr. Brian J. Holder. On the camera, as always, we had Alex Dawson up here earlier. We were trying to bring the JV broadcast to you. We had some difficulties. They've all been resolved for future situations. So we should be able to bring you JV broadcast on Thursday with Kellen and Brady.
Who do we got Thursday?
Glenwood Senior Night should be a great night.
Nice. That boys and girls?
Yes, it is.
Wow, last home game.
Last home regular season game.
We're still working on trying. We'll say it again during the middle of the game.
Yep.
But still looking for someone to step up and maybe sponsor one of these postseason games, because the way me and Chad look at it, it's kind of a raw deal that we get. You know, we get it's good and bad. We get a. So you guys messing that up, whatever you do.
There we go. Yep.
We get a, broadcast the regular season games, but then it gets to the games that actually matter, and you guys don't get to hear our beautiful voices, and it's we want that for you guys.
Yours is really loud. All right, we'll tinker with that. Jesse and I are 1 and 2.
Yeah,
You're
turn
3 and
your
4.
knob. Yeah.
All right, so tonight we have Atlantic. Let's focus on tonight. Tonight, Atlantic, a little bit at stake for these young Saints.
What's at stake, Chad?
We'll talk about it as the night goes on.
Someone say steak.
Oh man, I haven't had a good steak in a while.
Anytime, that's Jet's order at Pizza King. It's like, yeah, Jet, we're having Pizza King. What do you want? Dinner steak.
What's your go-to at Pizza King?
I like the cheese pizza and the bullseye pizza.
Okay.
You like the bullseye, don't you?
You know what? As I've gotten older, not a big fan of the jalapenos.
Yeah, I gotta take my stuff.
Yeah. I gotta take the acid reflux stuff.
I need to know Monday if I'm having jalapenos on Friday.
Yeah. Not my jam anymore. I love that pizza without jalapenos though.
Yeah. Chad, what did we used to get like almost every Sunday? Me and you.
Like 4 things.
Well, okay.
I would get a chef
Okay.
salad,
Yeah.
but we would get the Hawaiian pizza
With shrimp.
With
the
shrimp.
Hawaiian at Pizza King comes with shrimp.
shrimps.
Yeah.
So good.
But if you just get the shrimp pizza there's so much shrimp on that thing.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had the actual shrimp pizza.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So anyways, back to Atlantic. There's a lot at stake tonight for these Saints. This game is an opportunity for them to lock up first, hold the tiebreakers against Harlan and Lewis Central.
Conference title carry in our postseason.
I don't think
almost none. Right?
It doesn't carry any. It's a pride thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also has it lets the people that are
More than anything else, it's a pride thing. And I think on top of that,
look at this crowd just
this crowd knows what's up tonight.
Yeah.
So we got a girl-boy doubleheader. Girls will start us off like always.
It's almost like we've been cooped in our houses for 2 weeks, Chad.
3 weeks since we last broadcast a St. Albert basketball game.
Has been that long?
3
since,
weeks tonight.
The Marine.
The Harlan game.
Since the Marine.
We're going to have a better broadcast tonight. Better quality in the internet and stream. Better quality from the announcers. Important to note, we're not alone tonight.
Yeah. We're competing against the Mad Dog and what are we calling Charlie?
I call the A-team.
Oh, okay.
They're the St. Albert Sports Fan A-team. Matt Madsen, Charlie Narmi, bringing you the radio and internet audio only broadcast.
The OGs.
They are.
He did pay you a good compliment today, I think.
Well,
He might.
he's
It's
just trying
Charlie
to
being
just
nice,
trying to
right?
build me up. I feel
Okay. He might have been talking about me then.
probably. But yeah, so they're over there on the other side, back where we used to be housed. Also over there, KGAN, making the trek from.
What's that stand for?
It's the Atlantic radio station.
You don't know what the acronym
No,
is?
I no idea.
I feel like that's something you would know.
Nope. So we'll start it off with a sportsmanship pledge, always important.
Who's the guy on the left there? I see Kip Shanks in the middle, referee-wise.
Yeah,
Who's that?
Barney.
Barney,
the official. I think it's Barney Johnson, actually.
Rubble.
I think it's Johnson. Let's not get off on a bad step here. And I don't know who is on the right there.
All right, we'll pause during the prayer and the national. Well, we'll go to national anthem after the starting.
In 2 years. We asked
That's Lisa Roslanek with a pregame prayer and announcements. And now we're going to go right into the starting lineups. First starter off the bench is Zoe Kirchhoff. Claire Pellet, relative of St. Albert family, the Pellets here. She's their stud. Third starter off the bench is Peyton Harder. She's also a pretty solid player for the Trojans.
Last one's gonna be Maddie Richter.
Katrina Williams, number 40. And then Maddie Richter, good call, 44. Coach Wettengale, he's assisted by T. Gary White and Dwayne Dale. Starting for the Saints tonight, looks like the same starting lineup. Ellie Monahan, the junior.
Chad, what's the I'm gonna say it more than once today. What's the on Tommy Boy?
Lily Crone.
Go
ahead.
Chris Farley's telling the joke. He cuts in halfway through his joke, and he says, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. Missy, have a sec. Jesse.
It's PG.
It is PG, but I think we could do without it. Same starting five for the Saints. Evasek, Underwood, Klussman, Crone, and Monahan.
Are we skipping the national anthem?
We're not going to do the national anthem for some reason.
They might have done it. JV?
I don't think so. I was here for that.
All right. Well.
All right. Last five for the Saints. Saints are a total of 13-1 on the year. They lost their second game of the year against Harlan and have ripped off a 12 straight wins since then. Atlantic, 6-11 on the year, coming off of a win against, they lost to Harlan last night. Monday, they won against Preston. And they are 3-2, in their last five. Tip goes to the Saints. Underwood tips it to Klussman, and here we go. Crone with the ball in the wing, gets it to the corner to Klussman. She's looking for Underwood, gonna reset the offense at the top of the key. That's Crone to Monahan. Monahan finds Underwood down low. Good defense by Atlantic, and they're on the run.
Zoe Kirchhoff.
Good defense by Evasek.
That's Peyton Harder cleans up that loose ball. Zoe Kirchhoff. Chad, say it for me one time the right way. Kirchhoff. There we go.
Kirkhoff. Let's go. I don't know.
I'm gonna call her Zoe.
All right. If we have any of our Atlantic friends, Jay Sims, Jay Pellet, let us know.
Peyton Hard. Bucket.
Hard-
Good ball movement there by the what are they calling?
Harder leads the team with 16.9 a game.
Lady Trojans? Just the Trojans.
Trojans. Evasek finds Monahan on the wing, looks for a screen, picks up her dribble. Saints having a little bit of trouble getting to their offense here. Way down to Underwood. First attempt, no good. She comes down with the rebound, kicks it out to Crone. Crone takes a three. It's good.
Nice way to start. Lily gets hot. The whole team, the team goes as she goes.
That's going to be a travel on Atlantic. Saints settled into their full court press. Saints off to a good start. 3-2 St. Albert. 6:38 to go in the first.
Chad, you're on it tonight, man.
Feeling it.
Did you take that Alpha Brain?
No, I didn't. No free advertisements.
All right, Lily prone to inbound. She gets the top of the key to Klussman. Klussman's looking around. She gets Monahan. Lily on the near side wing. It's up. It's gonna
Hard
go
off
off the back of the rim. That is Claire Pellet that came down with the rebound. Zoe,
Kirkhoff.
she's like she's like Prince. She gets one name, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
That's
That's
gonna-
going to be a
There we
backcourt
go.
violation.
Nice call.
And for Atlantic tonight, they do have some actually super impressive wins on the year. They're on the 5th of January. They beat Kemper 55-44. This team is very capable of winning. However, you cannot have those unforced errors. In the bound error, the Saints have a 16-7 lead in the series. That's
Klussman's a little hard off the backboard there.
but the Saints did prove to be victorious the last time they played, which was right before Christmas.
It's Kirchhoff with the ball here on the near side wing. She gets it off to Pellet. Pellet finds Richter in the far side corner. This is Katrina Williams, gets it back out to Richter. She's kind of out of control, throws up an air ball.
Might have rolled an ankle there. It looks like some pain there. Saints pushing the ball as they do. Klussman, layup, contested. It's good.
5-2.
Saints won the matchup right before Christmas, 59-32. Coach Wettengale's team straight into that press, making life difficult.
Richter does not want to test Missy in the lane, so she pulls up short, misses the shot.
Those are the rebounds that Missy is so good at. Go up there and get it, young lady. Klussman for three. No good.
Keep shooting. Keep shooting.
And that'll go to Atlantic.
No hesitation by
Klussman.
Klussman there. I like it. He needs to keep that up.
All 5 Saints and all 5 Trojans in the backcourt here. Saints are going to try to trap the ball. Good defense, no foul by Klussman.
It's harder to Richter. Richter looking for someone. She gets it to Pellet. Pellet surveying the field here. She's guarded by Klussman. She gets it off to that's Peyton Harder. Pellet with the ball again. Little pump fake there. Gets it off to Kirchhoff. That's Katrina Williams throwing the almost errant ball.
Backcourt violation. So your leading scorers on the season, Harder averaging 16 a game, Richter 7, Kirchhoff, Zoe's averaging 6.5 a game. Monahan kicks it in to Crone.
Monahan doing some work off ball there, running around, trying to get open. Top of the key to Ava Underwood, the second best Underwood basketball player in the building.
Yep, he nods yes. Our twin brother Kellen on the broadcast with us, producing this.
Ava's fouled. She go to the line for 2. That's the first foul of the game.
Should go to the line for 2. Ava is the Saints' leading scorer. She's averaging just under 12 a game. Klussman 11.2 and Evasek 10.7.
That foul's going to go on Katrina Williams.
First free throws, no good.
Checking in for the Trojans for Richter is looks like McKenna Schroeder, number 1.
Five two Saints.
Seats filling in. The parent section over here on the St. Albert side is
Underwood gets
standing
the second to go. It's 6-2 St. Albert. Good trap by Underwood. Okay.
I don't know
She's
if I
going to
like
get
that.
called for that foul. That's all right. That's her first on the day, first on the Saints. If you're new to high school basketball in Iowa, on the fifth one in each quarter, you will shoot free throws the rest of the
Schroeder
way.
gets it into Capellet. Pershoff here, top of the key, guarded by Klussman. Nice screen set for against Klussman. Klussman comes up with the loose ball. She's going to slow it down. It's off the Crone. Crone's fine. Crone's
8-2. He wants to slow things down, get on the break, and find Missy. His lovely wife, Mary. Happy to see her up here at St. Albert. Happy to see Jay, as always.
So are we talking to ourselves?
We might be. I bet my dad's watching at home.
I don't really look. What kind of views are we getting on them?
Depends. I don't usually look at it for a few days.
Okay. All right, here we go again. 3:55 to go. 8.
And that's where you want to see Atlantic dribble
53.
across.
Maybe giving the
See 3 seniors, get them in the game. Saints are going to sub. Good to see Peyton Johnson on Underwood down low. Kicks it back out.
his little trip. Ooh.
Oh, all right. And Underwood and Evasek in for the Saints. Race man.
Wider stink. Fussman doing a good job making her work for it. Zoe loses the ball out of bounds. Saints ball. 2:29 to go. 8-4 lead in the first quarter.
Band in the house, Jesse.
Oh my goodness. How do we get a request over there?
I don't think they're
Is
taking
it
requests.
rock band tonight? Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Brown with the ball at the top of the key. Drives the lane. Good pass to Grace Mans. Mans picks it up.
Take back
10 for
Fussman.
Saints. Good
There-
on Grace to battle for that rebound.
She's done it. I like it.
Good defense by the Saints. That's a turnover. Lily Crone got some legs twisted up over there. Hochstein's in a bit of pain. Looks like maybe a rolled ankle. Ooh.
That wood floor is unforgiving as
It
Hochstein
absolutely
finds
is.
out.
In for the Saints. Molly Wise out as Ella Klussman. Hochstein's going to go rest on the bench, and Peyton Johnson.
The lefty,
Peyton Johnson.
Peyton Johnson.
Got 2 lefties on the court, Hendricks and Johnson.
If you guys are frequent listeners, you know I love those lefties. This is Pellet.
That's going to be a foul on Peyton Johnson. Her first, team third. 1:42 here to go in the first.
12-4. 8-point lead for the Saints.
12-4. Jesse, our good friend Brent Moore at bcmoore.org, has the Saints minus 31 tonight.
Ooh, what would you say the first matchup was?
Which one?
Against,
Would have been,
was it 27 we won by? Or the Saints
yep,
won by?
27, 59-32.
Okay.
4
This is
points
Pellet
for
here.
Newport.
Pellet gets it off to number 20, Peyton Harder.
Oh, boy. That foul is going to be called on Caitlin Hendricks, her first, team fourth.
Wiederstein to the line. Wiederstein to the line.
And since she was in the act of shooting, she does get 2 free throws. First one's no good.
5'6" sophomore. She came in and got immediate action here, going to the line.
Second one's in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Mans. She finds Molly Wise fresh into the game. Wise is going to bring the ball up the court while Lily Crone, Grace Mans, Caitlin Hendricks, and Peyton Johnson are also joining her. Johnson to Hendricks, back to Wise. Wise is going to drive to the rack.
Nice
Good
pass.
pass. Nice pass. Good finish. That is how it's done right there.
That's going to be another one on Peyton Johnson.
Her second.
She's
fifth
just
on
playing
the Saints.
defense there.
Now that was a.
Chad, I've
Yeah.
never seen a call against the Saints I agree with. So.
I know.
Oh,
With that,
just going
Atlantic
to the
will
line.
be shooting.
14-4, 56.6 to go in the first. Like we just said, that's Peyton Johnson's second in as many minutes, I'm guessing.
Jay Pellet checking in.
Saw Jay here yesterday. He was here supporting the wrestling guys, the wrestling team.
Great time.
Yes.
I don't know that I've had a better time announcing something.
you couldn't see it from up here or from obviously from home.
Second free
Chad,
throw's no good.
Chad was up, bouncing around. He was in front of the desk. He looked like one of the coaches out there.
Molly Wise for 3.
High
Good.
shot, 17-4, 13-point lead for the Saints.
That is why she leads the Hawk 10 in 3-point shooting percentage. Molly Wise clutch. That ball's going to go out of bounds. It's 17-4, 37.8. Coach Wettengale says, I won't repeat it because it was the play call, but he calls the play and says, everybody get ready, run it. 2 second.
What's the play?
I don't want to say it because I don't know if everyone should know it. Great pass by Hendricks in demands. Shot clock's off, 25 seconds to go.
Couldn't have been
17-4.
my favorite play. Pass it to Missy.
No, Missy's on the bench.
Yeah, I know. Here's Pellet. She gets that little. Pellet has that nice little pump fake.
In and out, no good. Saints have time. It's 13 seconds to go. There's Hochstein back in the game. Out to Hendricks, over to Crone. Shoot that, Lily. Yep, she's going to get real clean quarter. Nope.
Checking in for the trophy.
Export of good dudes named Jay is strong. That might be their number one thing that they can export.
Is that Jays?
They're great at Jays. Atlantic will not get the shot off. It's 19-4 St. Albert after 1. Let's stay here. Check out the cheerleaders for their efforts. We're going to do a little bit of aerial work.
Is that what it's called?
I think so. I don't know. Sounded good, didn't it?
It did. Not as good as everyone missed it when I did the play-by-play for the dance team when we didn't have video.
I would give anything for that audio.
I
don't
think-
need the video. The audio was so good.
Right. Cheerleaders out here, it's a good opportunity for us to tell you, to remind everybody listening, they are selling Valentines in the lobby now. There's Mary, there's Slave and Chad.
Rachel Wagner
Rachel.
says hello.
So they're selling Valentines in the lobby. So if you're listening, next time you're up at school or
Always feels good.
yeah,
Always
Cheerleaders?
for
Okay.
that cheer.
I love it. Is it Ava Underwood?
Yevasek.
Zoe Kirchhoff.
Missy with her
Going
first
with-
of the game.
going behind. I may have said her name different every single time I've said it.
Quite possible.
It's all right though.
Quite possible. In for the Saints right now, Evasek, Underwood, Klusman, Molly Wise, and Ellie Monahan. Monahan's going to play point. Crone getting a well-deserved break on the bench.
The floor general. No one picking up Ava. She
Oh,
goes pretty clean.
Great look.
She's not used to not being fouled. Like it was so clean.
More of that. More of that.
Great take by Ava.
If it's free, take it.
So this is Katrina Williams here on the near side key. She gets it off to Richter, to Harder, to Schroeder, to Richter. Intercepted by Molly Wise.
That's where
Great job.
Molly Wise's length creates a challenge out there on the perimeter. I'd like to see Ella get a 3 opportunity over here. She's due.
Nice pass by Ava.
That's going to stay with the Saints right in front of the cheerleaders there.
I just looked over. Ball went out of bounds. You should have seen how fast Brady moved to stop the clock on the score bug. That reminds me, thanks to Brady and Kellen helping out. They're here before us. They have most of the stuff set up. I'm giving them a little more credit than they deserve. But it's all right.
Underwood looking to get to the rack.
Ooh.
Attempts no good.
I think
She's just
Ava
got to
I think
reset.
she got popped in the face.
Yep. She's got to reset here. 19-6 Saints.
This is Schroeder working on Monahan.
Oh, that's going to be on Monahan.
Klusman just picked her pocket there.
Third team foul on the Saints. I would say they're finding themselves in a little bit of foul trouble here.
The Saints?
Yeah. That's the
Be the at
Seven.
least the 7th.
at least
They
the
don't
seven.
go past 5 on the scoreboard, but I think they had 6 in the first, Chad. I've been wrong like once or twice, but
I don't think you're wrong. I'm with you.
here we go. We got Richter, top of the key. She gets it to Schroeder, to Zoe, to Katrina Williams, top of the key. Back over to Schroeder on the far side. Back to Zoe in the lane, off the mark, rebounded by Klusman.
Ella strong and quick. She's going to bring the ball up the court. Finds Monahan. Monahan guarded by Pellet. Gets to Klussman. Good look. Evasek swats that out like it's a volleyball.
They've had more open opportunities in the lane tonight than I've seen in a while. They're just quick. They're just getting to the hole quicker than anybody. Molly giving us some nice minutes off the bench there. Great job by Molly.
In for Molly Wise is Lily Crone, the senior. She looks like she's having a nice day. All smiles.
She usually does, right?
Usually. Good look. Thought about the three. Looking for Underwood. Gets the ball down to her. That's going to be a foul called on Atlantic.
That's going to be Peyton Harder with the foul. That'll be her first. She's got 4 points on the night. That'll be the first foul in the quarter on the Trojans. So the Saints will take it from underneath the basket. Monahan to inbounds. She says, move, get open, get open, get open. You don't need to be too open if you're Missy.
Crone for three. It's good.
2 for 2 from 3 for Crone.
I believe so. She's got 10 on the night. 22-6 Saints.
First double-digit scorer. This is Zoe. She's looking for someone. This is Katrina Williams on the near side. She's going to try to take Missy off the dribble. That doesn't happen. Zoe again looking for someone open. Guarded by Klussman. That's a long night for anybody if you're guarded by Klussman.
Timeout on Atlantic.
She's just smothering with her defense. Relentless.
That's Atlantic's second timeout of the night. They're down to just 3 remaining.
Ooh, the legend is in the house.
Matt Sheffield in the house. Mr. Sheffield, hello.
Chad's starting to sweat.
I got Charlie and Matt in the house. I could get replaced at any moment here.
Charlie, Matt, and Matt.
Charlie, Matt, and Matt. I'm in deep trouble. I hope to bring you the rest of this girls' game and the boys. We'll find out.
Just don't slip up, Chad. All right.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure.
As the Saints take the court, it's 22-6. I have 38 to go. It's all right. That's good recognition. I didn't even stir. Called the timeout. It's in the lane. Gets it off to Klussman. Wide open. High arcing three off the back of the rim. Everyone goes for it. It gets out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball. Barney will hand the ball off on the fartly out of hand. Klussman trying to play free safety there. She gives up a touchdown. That's Katrina Williams with the, I call it a toilet bowl shot. Is that what you called it when you were little? Just like spins. I'll call it whatever. Nice pass to Missy. That's just easy offense. I mean,
Education tells me that we are tripling them up.
You did your math tables?
I did.
Oh, nice shot.
Underwood
nice
corrals the
job
pass on the baseline.
Nice job keeping that
Long pass out to Crone. Over to Monahan. 12 to go on the shot clock. Here's Klussman. Looking to go to the lane. Turns the ball over.
Klussman does not like to turn the ball over without at least getting close to a foul, right?
Underwood picks a pocket there. Up to Monahan.
Nice find by Klussman.
Layup attempt is no good.
Pellet. No, this is not Pellet. This is Schroeder with the ball, guarded by Crone.
Getting ready to check in for the Saints. 4 players. Like to see that from Coach Wettengale. This is the 4th game of the week. Try to keep these legs fresh as long as we can.
What's their volume look like next week, Chad?
Monday, Thursday.
That's
Monday, Thursday, Saturday.
It's got to be refreshing. It'd be Saturday would be the first. Oh, never mind. Thursday's not the last regular season game, just last.
No, that'll be Saturday trainer.
Okay. Ooh.
AL and trainer on the road. Monday, Saturday. Thursday night at home here for senior night against Glenwood.
That Saturday game and trainer, that sounds appealing. I don't make it to many away games.
Again, a St. Albert win tonight guarantees sole possession of the Hawkeye 10 championship.
Line shift here for the Saints. We'll bring up the speed on the players on the court. We got Harder at the line. She made the first one. Cut the lead to 12. Now the lead's down to 11, 24-13, 3:04 to go.
By Harder. The only one that remained Lily Crone. In for the Saints, Caitlin Hendricks with the ball right now. Peyton Johnson, Grace Manns, Kira Hochstein. Not a lot of substitutions on Atlantic side. Looks like a pretty short bench. Hochstein takes it to the rack. It's no good. She's going to be called for a foul. 44 to go. The next one on the Saints will result in Atlantic free throws.
As the student,
Heck yeah.
I offered my daughter.
Your fatigue? Embarrassing.
Yeah. Gets it off to
Hendricks
another lefty.
kept working for that rebound. To my left, he's predicting a free throw with no rotation, and there is. I have never noticed that before.
The
There is
knuckleball.
No.
The knuckleball.
What's a knuckleball of a free throw shot right there? Holy buckets. I have never noticed that before. Second free throw is no good. It'll be Atlantic's ball under the hoop.
I don't know how much feedback is picking Mr. Hendricks up, but that's funny.
It's all PG here.
Oh yeah,
This is a family broadcast.
that's harder with a nice layup, left-handed layup on the fast break.
24-15 St. Albert, 2:10 to go.
Saints kind of falling asleep here in the last couple minutes. Trojans cut the lead to 9, but count on the floor general getting the Saints back on track.
Nobody back for St. Albert. There's Hochstein. What an effort. No foul called.
Hochstein,
There.
5 to go.
Carter's up to 11.
That was a harder shot than it looked like, Chad.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing, guys. Nothing.
Throne with the ball, looking for somewhere to go. Man sets a pick. Thrown to the elbow. No good. Rebound goes to Atlantic.
This is Zoe. Zoe looking. Trying to direct traffic. Got Pellet there trying to direct traffic as well. Is Schroeder in the far side. Schroeder finds
That's
Just
a
fix,
that's a good
jeez.
switch. You've got a speedy guard against a post player. That's a good switch by Atlantic. 6-point difference as we enter the 1 minute mark. Hendricks thinks about it.
in the first half.
Holy
Prone.
cow. 29.
Zoe to Pellet. Pellet with the ball. Picks up her dribble.
30
She's in
seconds.
trouble.
30 seconds on the game clock. Throne will call. Johnson with the ball at the wing.
Got
Gets
two-
it over to Hendricks.
A couple of really good deep threats on the floor right now for the Saints.
Ball back in Crone's hands. Finds Johnson. Johnson's getting good if it goes. Does not. Saints take a 9. I love it.
Are we going to cut here for a minute? Are we going to?
No, we'll stay for the
Okay.
dance team and then we'll run some ads.
All right.
So stick with us. We may restart everything for the Wi-Fi hotspot. We'll see. We'll see what gets decided by Alexis.
We're getting thumbs up from the producers.
Okay.
Jed.
All right.
All right. I was going to ask you a question, but we got the dance team
We're going to
out.
pause for the dance team. And we'll show our respect and close our mouths. It's time to watch the St. Albert dance team.
You want me to do a play-by-play on this one, Chad? No? Dang it.
No, I took.
No. It just feels unnatural to have it off.
That's your. And we'll be back shortly.
When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. When you have experienced, IMS Exteriors prioritizes effective communication. Their team is dedicated to following through on their commitments, ensuring that each project is completed with unwavering precision and timeliness. Give Jesse Shea a call at 712-435-9644. At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a licensed realtor in Iowa and Nebraska. Specializing in new construction and pre-existing homes and acreages, Teresa gives her dedication and experience. Give Teresa a call at 402-201-4008. Joan Army is dedicated to providing the highest quality legal representation while maintaining a close relationship with each of his clients throughout Southwest Iowa. Visit www.narmilaw.com for more information. If you are struggling with debt, you are not alone. St. Albert 1988 graduate Christina Kading is pleased to offer dedicated bankruptcy guidance to clients throughout Southwest Iowa and relieve your financial and emotional stress. Give Christina a call at 712-323-8000. Are you looking for a place for a loved one to call home? Hanson House Assisted Living and Memory Care Residence is a locally owned and operated community in Council Bluffs and Harlan. Call 712-242-5734 to schedule a tour. Are you suffering from back pain, joint pain, or neck pain in the Council Bluffs area? If so, you'll likely benefit from visiting a chiropractor. St. Albert graduate Dr. Felicia Campbell of Align Chiropractic is proud to be one of the best women chiropractors serving Council Bluffs, Underwood, Carter Lake, Neola, Trainer, and surrounding areas. Give her a call today. With over 10 years of experience, IMS Exteriors prioritizes effective communication. Their team is dedicated to following through on their commitments, ensuring that each project is completed with unwavering precision and timeliness. Give Jesse Shea a call at 712-435-9644.
All right, good. Welcome back. Nice to see EPCO, Phil Epperson in the house. Well, we appreciate your family sponsorship of all things St. Albert, but especially of StAlbertSportsFan.com. Little bowling update from today's city meet. The boys, the senior boys, wrap up their 4th consecutive city championship with a team victory today. Cole Peckney is the city champion. Saints come in 2nd place, and Olivia Gardner was the city runner-up. Well done to our bowling team, but also well done to our own Kellen Underwood. Career high.
Say what?
His record. That's his son, Kellen.
That's double Chad's life.
Easily. 29-20 Saints.
The alumni bowling event coming up in
Sportsfan.com or the St. Albert Facebook page. Also,
how do you think the Mad Dog and Charlie are doing over there?
I hope they're doing well. I hope they're having a great call.
I'm sure.
The school's maintenance team is very understaffed right now. Jason's doing the best that he can, and the school looks great. It's clean.
I will say, I'll echo what I've heard in the community. The park 52 to play. Saints lead by 12.
Claire Pellet has 3.
6:52 in the third, I should say.
Peyton Harder has 11. She leads Atlantic. And also on the court right now is Katrina Williams. She has 2.
Ava Underwood, top of the key. Nice soft entry pass to Missy. She misses her first one, gets the rebound. Misses the second one, gets the rebound again. And she's pushed in the back by number 11. It looks like Pellet, Jay Pellet's niece.
Getting a couple of pieces of feedback. Zach Rasmussen, thanks for checking in. Kirk Campbell, the legend. Hope you're feeling well right now as you recover from a minor surgery. And he says the feed is screwed up. We are working on it. We've got a new hotspot coming.
Nice save by Ellie, keeping that ball alive for the Saints after it looked like Missy was fouled on that shot. Underwood to Klussman, far side. Klussman with the deep free.
No good off the back iron.
This is Zoe comes down with the rebound. She'll settle her Trojans down. I feel like there's objects flying in the crowd in front of us.
I believe there's a bit of a game of catch going on.
That's Katrina Williams, little hot pass, little hot to handle there.
Ball's going to be knocked out by Crone.
Yeah, Barney stumbled. He didn't really.
He did not have his whistle in the ready position there. Saints up 32-20, 6:01 to go. We are working on this stream, and we are going to switch internet at our next earliest convenience once the new hotspot shows up. Good take by Harder. That's 2. The first 2 points for the Trojans. She's up to 13 on the night.
Thrown on the near side of Klussman. Klussman takes to the hole up the left side. Oh, just off the mark on the layup. This is Harder trying to push it a little bit. Klussman is just a bird dog on defense. I think that's a term of endearment.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't think that's a diss at all.
No. She's on
Tenacious.
Tenacious.
Tenacious D there.
The words out of my mouth, Chad.
Klussman playing solid defense.
He's like Jack Black out there, the lead singer of Tenacious D. Nice floater by So. Got to give it to her. Nice play. All right, Crone, the floor general, which I'm going to direct traffic here, trying to calm everyone down. 8-point lead for the Saints. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. That's Underwood. Nice little dish to Evzik. That little 2-man game they have between them two.
There's the bird dog playing her D. Crone's going to step in. That's going to be a timeout Atlantic.
Trojans are awarded a timeout.
They only have 2 left in the game. 4:46 to go here in the third.
Back to the 2-man game Ava and Missy have. I mean, it all starts with really Ava being able to see over her defender and then get those accurate, soft passes, easy to handle for Missy. It's just really impressive. And then that last one, she gets the ball, she gets it off the dribble. The defense breaks down, and then Missy's just sitting there wide open.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Love that two-man game. The Saints play the two-man game almost better than anybody I've seen in recent history, and you've got to imagine they play it better than anybody in Southwest Iowa class.
Should we reserve these seats for our spouses right here?
I bet they love to hear our voices just in front of us. Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure Katie doesn't hear my voice enough during the
He's
day.
had enough. Look at that look. He's like, don't say my name, you creep.
All right, 10-point lead for the Saints. I don't know how much time's left. I do. 4:46 to go in the third. Nice job, Brady, coming through. Coming through.
Saints have had a heck of a week.
Did you guys start
it
track
off
yet? No?
Started it off. The week started with the Saints against TJ, and it's all right.
Okay.
Track starts in February. Saints started their
Born
week
on
on
Valentine's Day.
Monday with a 72-19 win against TJ. Followed that up with a very impressive and hard-fought 101-22 game against Red Oak. Just the first time since
By Missy.
the late 90s.
Oh, Harder just rolls it off. Klussman's back. It's a heads-up play. That's pretty high basketball IQ there.
Hard-fought victory, 101-22. Saints rolled in Red Oak. And then last night, they were victorious in Denison, 59-26.
Did you, Chad, you see that play by
That was
Harder?
pretty
Yeah,
exactly.
that's something you would do to like your little brother.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
I like that. Nice catch there by that is number 10, Lila Whiterstein.
Klussman dribbling through traffic.
Finds a wide open Monahan.
Saints are trying to jam the post up here. Oh, yeah.
He's talking about to keep shooting. I love the confidence.
37-24 St. Albert here in the third.
This is McKenna Schroeder taking it to the lane. She's off the mark.
Ball's out of bounds.
Few players fighting for that rebound. Rolls off the Trojans. Saints will take over. 13-point lead. 3:49 left in the third.
See if Alexis will come up and look at
It's Underwood, top of the key. Nice soft entry pass. Oh, they're going to get Missy with the push off. Their coach must have asked Barney to keep an eye on that because Barney was on top of that. Not saying Barney doesn't always know what's going on, but
I'm going to see. Let's
this
see.
is Harder
here.
breaking the press all by herself, taking it to the lane. It's kind of out of control there. Missy looked like she went straight up. That's going to be the third foul on Missy. Fourth on the team in the quarter.
All
3:32
right.
to play. Looks like Mann's going to check for Missy.
Savicek's third. A little bit of foul trouble there. She does have 6
Mr. Shanks says, hold on.
on the
Don't check
evening.
out yet.
All right, let's reset. Everybody reset. We're not going to sub until after the first free throw. Because there are rules. This is America. First free throw is good by Harder. Grace Mans will come in, as will Kira Hochstein. Hochstein's going to come in for Monahan. Monahan exits with 3 points, 2 fouls. Well-deserved break for her.
Coming off that nice 3-ball on the far side for Ellie Monahan. Harder's a good little player.
I think she's 4 for 4 on the line there.
She hit that 3 in the corner earlier too. She's got a good shot, good looking shot. She's not the team leader in points, is she?
Yes, she is.
Oh, okay.
16.9
Yeah,
a game.
you can tell. She can shoot.
Saints with an 11-point lead.
Right there. She's just athletic too. Stole that pass from Ava, but she lost it. Hochstein ends up with it. Top of the key, Missy. Far side to Hochstein. Top of the key to Mans. Some bodies flying around in the lane.
Prone rolls an ankle.
We'll call 5 seconds.
Nope. They're going to call an injury timeout for Lily Crone.
Oh.
Hopefully she can shake that off, get back in the game. Molly Wise is going to give her a breather.
He's going to tell coach she's fine.
Nick Finken, 1997 graduate behind the bench, going to work things out for her, hopefully.
who has a part-time gig as a cut man during wrestling
He
meets.
was great last night, wasn't he?
Yeah. Which had the two opportunities to stop a wrestling match is what, blood and a discussion with the referee by a coach.
Yep.
We saw both of them yesterday.
We did indeed.
And this is Zoe guarded by Ava Underwood. Looks like
Looks like a travel. It'll be a jump ball instead. Kip Shanks all over it. I think she did keep that plant foot down.
Stuff. I know Shanks is on it, always on it.
2:50 to go. Hey, Alexis has got the new jump pack. We are probably gonna flip over.
Harder up the middle of the lane. She's fouled by Mans. That's to be Mans first, fourth on the team.
Next one or Atlantic. Atlantic is shooting free throws from here.
It's
good.
We've already switched over, Chad.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Hey, that was seamless. Nice job, you guys.
They might have felt an interruption. I didn't.
I didn't say anything. Harder hits her first.
It's just working now. Okay.
What's that? Good. As Ryan Mazzella's seats got stolen by our wife.
We got the St. Albert Sports Fan CEO here directing traffic.
Unreal. The owner of StAlbertSportsFan.com, Joe Narmi, checking in, giving us his technical expertise.
Which is usually just a finger pointing in a direction.
Just yelling. Hochstein with the ball. She's going to drive the lane. She's going to put the floater up. Hard off the backboard. No good. Saints don't foul. Harder with the ball.
Harder has kind of decided to take this game over for the Trojans.
He's done a nice job. 10-point lead. Saints lead 37-27.
Harder she's the leading scorer on the game. 16 points tonight. Crone with 15. This is Zoe packing the lane there. It's a busy lane in there. Klussman comes up with the loose ball after a miss. Poked away by Zoe. Richter ends up with it. She's trying to get around Klussman. She loses it. Molly Wise picks it up. In for two. 12-point lead. Minute 50 to go in the third.
Klussman coming up a little gimpy now as well. Very physical matchup. I believe that was predicted by some of the St. Albert parents, saying it was very physical last time. It'll be very physical tonight.
Is there a history, or is Atlantic?
I think they're just a real physical
type?
style of basketball. Yeah, I don't think there's anything personal to it. Just a very physical style of basketball.
Well, and I think when you get, like, we just had Klussman and Hochstein on the floor at the same time, two of the more aggressive defenders on the Saints.
That foul is going to be called on Hochstein, her second, team foul number 5. So Atlantic is shooting for the last 147.
For reference, that's the 6th foul in the quarter.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Harder. Not the gal you want to foul.
No.
She's,
17 on the night.
Believe that she is now 7 for 7 tonight from the line.
Above her average on the year. Came in averaging 16.9.
Second free throw is no good. The announcer jinxed it.
Hey, good.
7 for 8. Saints lead 39.
Davis says I'll take it.
Molly Wise, top of the key. Finds Hochstein. Hochstein looking for Underwood. Underwood has the ball. Down to Mans. Good fight from Grace Mans. Here's Peyton Johnson. Lefty floater, no good.
Short loose ball. Tie up.
Jump ball.
Arrow staying on the Saints side here. $1:25 to go. 11-point lead for the Saints.
All 5 starter, or no, Ava Underwood is the only starter in the game right now. Monahan and Evasek in foul trouble.
13 on the shot clock here.
Ronan Klussman, a little banged up. Wise finds Hochstein. Hochstein's going to drive. That's a blocking foul. Good.
The Saints bench likes that.
Good strong play from Kira there.
Judging by the reaction of the Saints bench there, it might be a little frustrated with the officiating internally there. I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that question. I would not speculate.
Chad, our job is to speculate.
Oh boy, things are getting a little bit out of hand.
Hochstein there?
As she got thrown to the floor right in front of the near official. I don't know. And Coach Wettengale is going to pull Peyton Johnson out of the game, put Ellie Monahan in. Very physical play. I think that both those calls should have been a foul on both teams there. Hochstein doesn't end up on the floor.
Kip Shanks talking to the AD Dave Plindle over there. That was I think that foul went against Hoxie. That's her third.
I don't know what the conversation was. We do not have people on the ground, so I cannot ask what's going on there. Good defense by Ellie Monahan and Kara Hochstein. Underwood knocks the ball away, picked up by Grace Mans. 1 minute to go here in the third. If it's me, I slow things down a touch. It's a little bit out of control. As I say that, Monahan shoots. No good.
51
out of bounds off of Atlantic. Saints retain possession.
That shot clock should reset. It probably won't, though.
I don't know the possession changed.
Well, why did the shot clock start? No one had the rebound. Then.
That's a good question. Mans with the ball in the lane. Kicks it out to Wise. Wise, top of the key. Underwood's thinking about it. Oh, double dribble call there. All right. Good news is 42.7 to go on the game clock, so that means there will be an extra possession.
You remember? I don't know why I'm thinking about this. You remember last year, Ava Underwood being a freshman? She used to look over to mom and dad a lot more during the game. She's not doing that as much.
She's got it down now. Underwood's going to take a seat. Caitlin Hendricks in the game to give her a spell.
I just feel like when stuff like that happened in the past, she'd give mom, dad look on the bench.
Yeah.
No, she's not looking anymore.
She knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah. This is Zoe guarded by Monahan. Finds Richter in the corner. Tried the entry pass, intercepted by Caitlin Hendricks. Ends up in Monahan's hands.
Monahan's going to be fouled by number 10.
That is
Lila
Widerstein.
Widerstein. In for Atlantic.
That is
Number
Katrina
2.
Williams.
Katrina Williams. She's going to give Peyton Harder a breather. Saints have 24 seconds left on the game clock here. They can hold for all of it if they want. Hendricks for 2.
Long 2
No
there by
good.
Hendricks.
Ball's open in the lane. Atlantic recovers. Saints got to get back on D.
This is Richter. Guarded by
11-point
Monahan.
lead.
They're trying to find someone here. This is Zoe. Guarded by Hochstein. She's all over her. This Katrina Williams throws up a brick. Quarter ends, 11-point game. 11-point Saints lead.
Coach Lettengale says
8 to play here.
Ava, Missy, Lily, and Ella get in the game. They will check in as your St. Albert cheerleaders.
Yeah.
St. Albert cheerleaders cheering up the crowd.
As the cheerleaders come out, I'll remind you again, Valentines are for sale. I don't know why. Did I squeak there?
A little bit.
No. There's some energy in the building tonight, Chad. A little quick preview here in between quarters. What is our boy saying about the late match here? Mike Klussman getting jazzed up by the band over there. Chad, what's the projections for the boys game?
Falcons are a half-point favorite.
What did they play already too? The boys or just the girls?
Nope, just the girls.
Okay. Common opponents? We'll cover that.
Lots.
Okay.
At this point in the season, lots.
Looking forward to hearing your
Analysis.
pregame analysis,
Thank you.
Chad.
I will pull that up on Bound and get back to you shortly. Word on the street is Lucy Scott of Lewis Central has 10 3-pointers tonight against Carol Kemper. Holy cow.
Yeah, good thing we didn't run into her on that night.
No joke.
She was one we were keeping an eye on during that game, that's for sure. All right, the Trojans, the Lady Trojans, will start the fourth with the ball.
Trojans.
This will be
Trojans.
McKenna Schroeder inbounding. She gets it to Zoe. She's trying to get it to Harder there. That's intercepted. Monahan ends up with the loose ball. Monahan up to Crone. Lefty floaty. That's good.
She looks like she's getting along good. Hopefully that ankle injury was just a momentary lapse. As I see her mom walk in, big exhale.
She's not running right, Chad.
Isn't she?
No.
Little gimpy.
Yeah. Stiff. Nice little floater by Harder on the baseline over at Missy. Not an easy shot. 11-point game, 7:24 to go. Crone directing traffic.
Crone fighting through an ankle injury on that left ankle. Ella Klussman looks good, though. She looks like she's shaking off whatever was hurting on her. Monahan, top of the key. Going to penetrate. No good. Rebound goes to Evasek. Evasek's going to go to her right, and it's good. She's
Nice
up to
job.
8 on the night. Saints take a 13-point lead, 43-30. This is exactly what they did in Atlantic. Very tight through 3. Saints exploded in the 4th. That's a travel.
It's a travel by Harder.
Kip Shank says travel.
Not on my watch.
No, sir. I think this has been a really, honestly, all things considered, a very clean, officiated game. This crew's done a nice job.
100%. Still a little bit confused what happened over here on the baseline in the third quarter, but we'll get over it.
Might send you out to the concession stand to find
D3
out.
by Klussman. Love the aggressiveness.
That's going to go on Missy Evasek. That's going to be her 4th foul. Grace Mann's going to check in. Coach Wettengale says 6:40 to go in the game. Too early to foul out. She's got 8 on the game.
Missy's not happy. She hasn't got a lot of minutes. She's been in foul trouble all night.
This has been one of those games.
And that
Knocked out by Ellie Monahan. In for the Trojans is Richter.
out for the Trojans is Katrina Williams. This is Zoe getting it into Harder. She's going to get trapped in the corner. She gets it off to Schroeder. Schroeder going to break the press all by herself. Popped away by Klussman. That's going to go out of bounds. Barney's all over it. Rolled into the St. Albert cheerleaders.
What I don't understand there,
Klussman.
help me understand this. The shot clock reset there. I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I need to read up on my shot clock rules.
Hey, they're human. They could have made a mistake, so.
For sure.
Pellet finds Zoe. Zoe guarded by Klussman. She said, I don't want to go to the lane. Klussman's going to be all over me. Let me find somebody else to take the ball.
Saints with a 13-point lead here in the 4th.
Richter back to Zoe to Harder.
Late in the shot clock, 5 to go.
This is Schroeder. She's got to shoot. Floater in the lane off the back of the rim. Kept alive by Crone. Off to Monahan. She's pushing. She's going to dish it off to Klussman. That's stolen by Schroeder. That's a carry. Nice call by Mr. Shanks.
Crone is not getting along great right now.
Is she hobbling?
A little bit.
Okay.
She's trying her hardest. Timeout Atlantic.
I think Coach is going to get a warning here by Mr. Johnson.
All right. Nope. No timeout awarded.
Cooler heads prevail. No, I think he was just telling him. I think the coach crossed the center line there. So
Copy. Understood.
good job by Mr. Johnson. By cooler heads prevailed. No T. I agree with the call
Underwood back to Crone. Out to Monahan.
or the non-call. I should say.
Monahan looking for somewhere to go. Gets it down to Underwood. Underwood's going to work hard up end. No good off the left side of the rim. That's off Grace Mann's. Atlantic will take possession. Again, a win tonight, and the Saints are the Huck 10 girls champions.
Chad, I'm looking over the Trojans varsity boys roster.
Travel called.
There's no J's on the roster. I was hoping there was going to be a J.
Not even on the boys' side?
No.
Dang.
I'm so disappointed.
They are if you just tuned in, the greatest export of Atlantic is good dudes named Jay. No offense to Atlantic exports, Coca-Cola and things like that. Klussman for 3. Good. Coach Wettengale's fired up. The crowd is fired up. Saints take a 16-point lead, and there's that defense we've been talking about. Klussman to Crone. Bank is not open. Rebound goes to Klussman. Klussman and Monahan collide.
Crone.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Good point.
Opportunity here by Ava Underwood. Nice job by the Saints keeping that ball alive, getting underneath to the dog, the Underwood.
Now Ellie Monahan is a little gimpy. She had a collision with number 44 over there.
She doesn't look that phased by it. 5 to go. 5 minutes to go. 18-point lead for the Saints.
Atlantic down to their last timeout after that. All right, Jess. Let's play that game. Let's play that game.
What
is Coach Vargason saying to his team.
Keep pressure on the guards. Stay home on underneath with the bigs. Because when the guards are getting around when the Saints guards are getting around their defenders, the defense is breaking down. It's getting those entry passes to our bigs super easy layups. So he's telling them to stay in front of the guards. Don't let them pass you. Make those entry passes to the bigs hard. That's their defensive plan. Offensive plan, get it to number 20.
Yeah. Peyton
You know?
Harder's been quiet this quarter. What's Coach Wettengale saying?
Hey, what we did the last 2 minutes, keep doing that.
I would
Aggressive D, working hard, getting loose balls, doing all the dirty stuff so you can run your offense again after a miss. That's what they're doing.
5 minutes on the button to go. Saints are 5 minutes from their first Hawkeye 10 championship since joining the league in 2013 against a really tough Atlantic team. Very physical. Ava Underwood's going to have a free throw for the exclamation point on a traditional and one if she can get it done. As the gym quiets down.
It's crazy how it gets so quiet.
I was like ready to roll there, and everyone just got quiet.
Ava Underwood completes the 3-point play.
Back in the full court press. There's Peyton Harder.
She's broken the press by herself a few times. Harder. Oh, looks like she's going to pick up her dribble.
Richter.
She gets around Crone. Looks like Crone's going to get called for the foul on the floor.
Just one team foul on both teams this quarter. I don't mind that foul.
That's Crone's first. Playing a pretty clean game.
Slow it down a little bit as Richter is driving the lane. And as we've seen, she's a very aggressive player. You don't want to step in front of her. She is as physical as we've seen all year. I really like her play as she gives Plusman a shoulder check on a bit of a moving screen. There's Richter.
Underneath, too
No
far
good.
underneath the basket. It's all right. Crone's going to not let anybody come up from behind her. Slow it down. Get into your offense. Nice job, Lily.
Brown gets it to the fellow senior Klussman. Klussman to the sophomore Underwood. Grace Mann's working hard underneath. Here comes Underwood. Scoop and a score. She's up to 9 tonight.
She just makes it look so easy.
She does. There's the Bulldog, Klussman. Prone. Collects the rebound. Or there's Underwood. And one. Apologies.
Ava is fired up. I love to
Apologies.
see
That
it.
was very, very sloppy play-by-play there. I could not keep up with the pace. Coach Wettengale's going to bring some girls in.
We got 6 on the floor for
Molly
Atlanta.
Wise in for Klussman. Prone out. Hochstein in. Hendricks will come in for Underwood, assuming that this basket is made.
Chad, you want to reset the Saints? I'll reset the Trojans here in a sec.
You bet. On the floor for the Saints, Hochstein, Mans, Underwood, Wise, and Monahan. Underwood out. Hendricks in.
I love Caitlin's energy.
She's ready to roll.
All right, on the floor for the Trojans, we got Harder inbounding. Schroeder there. Harder just intercepted a pass intended for Zoe. Harder gets
Great block.
That's looked like an and one there.
What a-
That was Lila Weiderstein.
Seriously, great press break by Hart. I mean, I am so impressed with Peyton Harder. She is
Yeah. Very impressive.
so impressive.
Man's top of the key. Gets it off to Hochstein on the near side. She tests the waters in the
Molly
lane.
Wise
Gets
for 3.
open. That's such a high arcing. I love her 3 ball.
Molly Wise up to 5.
Get on the floor,
8.
Caitlin. Good job. That's what Coach Wettengale was saying.
She is a fire plug.
Do the dirty stuff so you can get back on offense.
Mom and Dad to our left love the effort. Caitlin looks all right. She might have taken a shot to the stomach there, but she's okay.
Schroeder inbound to McLaurin, not the car, the player. Fighting, as the Saints do.
Molly Wise,
getting
great
dirty.
job.
Gets-
Hendricks there to scoop it up. Molly Wise kicks it over to Monahan. Monahan looking for somewhere. Gets it to Hendricks. Hendricks at the top of the key. She's
Get
going to take a 3. Oh, the lid would have come off this place.
Yes, it would have. Especially up here in the Hendricks section.
Woo. 55-32. Saints up by 23. 2:55 to go. Looking to close this one out and take sole possession of first place in the Hawk 10.
McLaurin to Weiderstein to Zoe up the far baseline. Little off the mark there.
Who's that? Number 10. Is
Yeah.
that Claire?
That is Lila
Claire Pellet.
Widerstein.
Or nope.
Widerstein.
Lila Widerstein. That's right.
I'm being told by Brady that the scoreboard in-house is wrong. He has us at 57. Either way, I don't think it'll come into play. Nice
What a
three.
shot.
That is Peyton McLaurin off the bench. She hasn't seen a lot of minutes, but comes in firing.
What a shot by her. No worries. Straight trigger.
Freshman.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for the freshman.
Nice job by the freshman. Okay, get Missy back on the floor. See if she can get some good minutes in here. Wise tests the lane, gets it back out to Caitlin Hendricks. Cross the court to Hochstein. She is always on the floor.
She's going to be fouled by McLaurin. Just the third team foul on Atlantic.
Does she do that in softball too? She just like give everything.
She's a real tough
Yeah.
player. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no off switch
Yeah.
for Kira. She
You
is
can
a
tell.
heck of a competitor. Inbound pass gets deflected.
Head on a swivel there by Ellie Monahan to pick up that loose ball.
Monahan's going to slow it down. Over to Hochstein. 24 to go on the shot clock.
Shoot it, Caitlin.
Monahan thinks about the three, passes it down to Hochstein. Hochstein deflected away. Hendricks collects the spoils. Finds Evasek underneath the basket. That's all ball. That stays with the Saints.
That's going to be, I'd credit Zoe with a block there.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is crazy. She's given up a solid 6 inches to Missy Evasek.
Oh, 100%. Missy was
effort.
kind of out of control there, falling back. So
147 here to go. Saints with a 20-point lead. Wise finds Hochstein in the corner. 3, no good. Schroeder with the rebound. Oh, you want me to keep going? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're on a roll, man.
Atlantic with the ball movement here, looking for somewhere to go. Schroeder with the ball at the top of the key. She's going to drive to the rack. Kicks it out to Peyton Harder, but there will be a foul called on the drive. That foul's going to go on Kira Hochstein, her 4th.
About 90 seconds to go. We got a 20-point lead by the Saints.
And I think Coach Wettengale's going to keep the injured girls on the bench there.
That's
Harder
for
for
3.
Yeah.
Just like clockwork. 22 on the night for Harder.
She has been
Yeah. Very
as
impressive.
advertised.
Yeah.
Super impressive. Wise to Hochstein. Peyton Johnson waiting to check in. Evasek comes out to the top. Hendricks. Nice floater. High floater.
I just heard Jim say I taught her that.
Yep. She's got 4 on the night. 57-38.
As
Timeout. St.
Mozella
Albert.
cracks his head on
Yep,
her
that
table.
looked like it.
It sounded like it hurt.
Coach Wettengale going to empty the bench out with the freshman. And Maddie Walter, love to see it. Love to see it.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know. No one knows but you.
Oh my gosh.
So in for the Saints, Peyton Johnson, Alexa Linz, Eleanor Coughlin, Maura Ryan, and Maddie Walter.
Looks like the Trojans. We'll give the Trojan backups here a shout out. Let me get my bearings here.
Saints are going to step back here a little bit.
Some of their numbers aren't adding up sheet. So
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Saints with a
this is,
19-point
Julian
lead.
Sadoff looks like.
Good defense by Alexa Linz. Atlantic retains possession. We're under the 1 minute mark. Saints just 45 seconds from their first Hawk 10 championship. And there's Maura Ryan, the freshman, intercepts the pass, kicks it out to Peyton Johnson, who takes the 3. No good.
Just a little long there. Oh man.
Oh
that
boy,
looked like an elbow.
that was friendly fire. She got her own player.
Did she?
Yep,
That's why there was no foul called, huh?
must have been. Atlantic looking for something to do with the ball here. Good defense by the Saints. Looks like we got a lot of freshmen. Good job by Atlantic's number 22. Again, the sheet doesn't have it. Bailey Berg kept her plant foot down.
It's like 334 is listed on him. So I'm
All
just kinda
righty then.
confused.
Saints ball in the corner, 11 seconds to go. Maura Ryan going to bring it up the court. And I don't think the Saints will get a shot off. Coughlin moves the ball around to Linz. Linz is going to let it fly. No good, and that does it. Your St. Albert Saints are the 2023-2024 Hawkeye 10 Girls Champions. The first time since joining the Hawk 10 in 2013. Jesse, what a team.
And they did it with a few to play, or more than a few to play, right?
Yeah.
Great job by the Saints. Season's not over.
This is a special team. We are so fortunate to be a witness to this. Great effort by the Saints. Both scoreboards shut off. So I can't tell you who had what.
We're good. We know Harder had about
22.
22.
Lily Crone had 17.
Yep.
Outside of that, Caitlin Hendricks had 4. I think Ava Underwood had 10.
I think she had 12. She
12.
had 9 and then had that 3-point play.
Okay. Missy Evasek, I believe, had 6. Ella Klussman had 7, maybe.
7. I mean, the stats that Chad's rattling off, it doesn't
matter.
Klussman contributing 6 points. She was all over, disrupting the Trojans all night. Great job by the Saints. And you know what? You got to hand it to the Trojans, too. They played well. They fought. They got it to their star Harder. Harder, tried her best.
She did everything she could.
Yeah, I mean, great job by the Trojans.
She is a very impressive basketball player. You have to think she is in contention for first team All Hawk 10.
Well, and Chad, you just go down the Trojan girls roster.
Mhm.
It's a young core. You got sophomore, senior, sophomore, junior, senior, freshman, sophomore. I mean, they're young.
They're returning a lot.
Yeah.
So that's a team to keep your eye on for future years. But this year belongs to the St. Albert Saints, your 2023-2024 Hawkeye 10 Girls Champions. With that, we're going to roll some ads here in a second while the boys warm up. Don't go anywhere. This is a very tight matchup.
What the dog used to say in those bean commercials? Rule that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Boys, you ready? Let's hit it. Let's pay some bills. We'll be right
we'll
back.
Talk to you in a few.
At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a licensed realtor in Iowa and Nebraska. Specializing in new construction and pre-existing homes and acreages, Teresa gives her dedication and experience. Give Teresa a call at 402-201-4008. Joan Army is dedicated to providing the highest quality legal representation while maintaining a close relationship with each of his clients throughout Southwest Iowa. Visit www.narmilaw.com for more information. If you are struggling with debt, you are not alone. St. Albert 1988 graduate Christina Kading is pleased to offer dedicated bankruptcy guidance to clients throughout Southwest Iowa and relieve your financial and emotional stress. Give Christina a call at 712-323-8000. Are you looking for a place for a loved one to call home? Hanson House Assisted Living and Memory Care Residence is a locally owned and operated community in Council Bluffs and Harlan. Call 712-242-5734 to schedule a tour. Are you suffering from back pain, joint pain, or neck pain in the Council Bluffs area? If so, you'll likely benefit from visiting a chiropractor. St. Albert graduate Dr. Felicia Campbell of Align Chiropractic is proud to be one of the best women chiropractors serving Council Bluffs, Underwood, Carter Lake, Neola, Trainer, and surrounding areas. Give her a call today. With over 10 years of experience, IMS Exteriors prioritizes effective communication. Their team is dedicated to following through on their commitments, ensuring that each project is completed with unwavering precision and timeliness. Give Jessie Shea a call at 712-435-9644. At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a licensed realtor in Iowa and Nebraska. Specializing in new construction and pre-existing homes and acreages, Teresa gives her dedication and experience. Give Teresa a call at 402-201-4008. Joe Narmi is dedicated to providing the highest quality legal representation while maintaining a close relationship with each of his clients throughout Southwest Iowa. Visit www.narmilaw.com for more information. If you are struggling with debt, you are not alone. St. Albert 1988 graduate Christina Kading is pleased to offer dedicated bankruptcy guidance to clients throughout Southwest Iowa and relieve your financial and emotional stress. Give Christina a call at 712-323-8000. Are you looking for a place for a loved one to call home? Hanson House Assisted Living and Memory Care Residence is a locally owned and operated community in Council Bluffs and Harlan. Call 712-242-5734 to schedule a tour. Are you suffering from back pain, joint pain, or neck pain in the Council Bluffs area? If so, you'll likely benefit from visiting a chiropractor. St. Albert graduate Dr. Felicia Campbell of Align Chiropractic is proud to be one of the best women chiropractors serving Council Bluffs, Underwood, Carter Lake, Neola, Trainer, and surrounding areas. Give her a call today. With over 10 years of experience, IMS Exteriors prioritizes effective communication. Their team is dedicated to following through on their commitments, ensuring that each project is completed with unwavering precision and timeliness. Give Jesse Shea a call at 712-435-9644. At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a licensed realtor in Iowa and Nebraska. Specializing in new construction and pre-existing homes and acreages, Teresa gives her dedication and experience. Give Teresa a call at 402-201-4008. Joe Narmi is dedicated to providing the highest quality legal representation while maintaining a close relationship with each of his clients throughout Southwest Iowa. Visit www.narmilaw.com for more information. If you are struggling with debt, you are not alone. St. Albert 1988 graduate Christina Kading is pleased to offer dedicated bankruptcy guidance to clients throughout Southwest Iowa and relieve your financial and emotional stress. Give Christina a call at 712-323-8000. Are you looking for a place for a loved one to call home? Hanson House Assisted Living and Memory Care Residence is a locally owned and operated community in Council Bluffs and Harlan. Call 712-242-5734 to schedule a tour. Are you suffering from back pain, joint pain, or neck pain in the Council Bluffs area? If so, you'll likely benefit from visiting a chiropractor. St. Albert graduate Dr. Felicia Campbell of Align Chiropractic is proud to be one of the best women chiropractors serving Council Bluffs, Underwood, Carter Lake, Neola, Trainer, and surrounding areas. Give her a call today. With over 10 years of experience, IMS Exteriors prioritizes effective communication. Their team is dedicated to following through on their commitments, ensuring that each project is completed with unwavering precision and timeliness. Give Jesse Shea a call at 712-435-9644. At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal
Yeah, and then I was
I was saying to the guy,
here we go. About a minute, about 90 seconds left on the warm-up clock.
Jesse, this is my last cran raspberry spindrift. They only make it in the fall.
Oh, really?
I literally went to every store around Council Bluffs and bought them out. Anybody in Atlantic, if you check any of your grocery stores out there and they have cran raspberry spindrift, hit up St. Albert Sports and I will pay a premium for it.
Yeah.
Kellen?
We have a new computer, so we're working through some kinks. Oh, we should have went over and talked to the Mad Hatter and Charlie.
I did talk to Coach Wettengill briefly at half.
Okay.
Congratulated him, and he was already moving on to the next one. So
Not even giving it 24 hours.
not even giving it 24 hours. So we will get ready for what is predicted by Brent Moore at bcmoore.org to be a very snug game between the Atlantic Trojans and the St. Albert Falcons.
So sit down,
Score,
relax.
hey, starters are up if you want to mark your sheet.
Ooh, I like that.
We'll announce the starting lineups as they roll across your screen there. Want to give an early shout out to St. Albert football coach Donnie Woods. Turns the big 4-0 this weekend.
I didn't know he was our age. I thought
taking a little bit of rest and relaxation.
He was here with a pretty fairly sized football coach contingent last night during the wrestling meet, which I was very happy to see. Every wrestler on the team is a football player, and that was our only home meet of the year, and we showed out. So shout out to all the Falcon football coaches out there. Come and support your guys. I know they appreciate it, and we all notice it. So,
and if you missed the girls' game, Saints win 57-38. They lock up sole possession in first place of the Hawk 10 championship. An improvement. The previous matchup was 59-32. So here's what you can expect from Atlantic. Colton Rasmussen leads all scorers. He averages over 28 points a game. I believe he's coming off a 50-point effort earlier this week. One whale of a basketball player. Gavin McLaren averages 12.3, and Nolan Waters, a senior, 8.5. Those are your three leading scorers for Atlantic. For St. Albert, Nick Ballinger, the sophomore, averages touch over 15 points a game. Luke Wettengale, 8.5, and Owen Marshall, 8.5 as well. Been a tough week for the Falcons. Been a tough month. Tough Lent. It's not Lent yet, but it's been 42 days since the Falcons have had a victory, dating back to Shenandoah at the Mid-America Center. This week, they've got a whale of a schedule.
Chad, you're only allowed one whale.
Am I? Was that more than one?
Yeah, that's two.
Dang, that was bad. That's bad enunciation. Last Saturday, Ankeny Christian, a loss, 62-54. Another loss to TJ on Monday, 89-63. One of the most impressive TJ teams I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they were a fun team to watch, actually.
Followed that up on Tuesday with a loss to Red Oak, 76-64, and last night dropped a tough one to Denison Schleswig, 68-53. Atlantic starters, number 3, Nolan Waters, number 4, Hudson McLaren, number 10, Tyrell Williams, I can't talk all of a sudden. Colton Rasmussen, a 6'3" senior.
Is he the one that dropped 50?
That's Rasmussen.
Yeah.
Colton. And then Gavin McLaren, number 23.
There was a McLaren on the girls' side.
Mm-hmm.
A freshman. Both the McLarens on the boys' side are sophomores.
Your starters for the Falcons. Luke Wettengale, the senior, gets the call. He's been great this year. Great effort. Much improved from last year. Junior Joe Hughes next off the bench. Then sophomore Nick Ballinger.
Looks like he got his ears lowered since the last time I saw him.
Yeah.
Little haircut.
Jackson.
Looking good.
Lennon. And then last starter announced, number 15, Owen Marshall.
There's who's that over there? Gavin McLaren for the Trojans. Looks like he plays fullback. What? All right, we're gonna step away for the national anthem.
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good impromptu.
Great job by Lisa Roslanik.
Yep.
We couldn't get the flag to work before the girls' game. We can't get
Was
the anthem
that
to
the
play.
whole?
Yep.
Okay.
Couldn't get the anthem to play in the boys' game. So Lisa leads the crowd in a great rendition of the Pledge of Allegiance.
Chad, remind the viewers who donated that amazing flag.
Our wonderful Knights of Columbus here in Council Bluffs. Council's 10-805-10722-1045
6977 and 999
and 11296. That was good.
Yeah.
Those are obviously the Knights of Columbus parish councils from our parishes here in Council Bluffs.
Rasmussen wins the tip there for the Trojans. McLaren picks up that loose ball. Waters controlling the offense here, guarded by Joe Hughes, the junior. I haven't seen them play. It's always fun first few minutes of the game to see the style of play from the opponent. This is Rasmussen getting to the lane. Up, tough bank off the top corner of the backboard.
So the last 5 for Atlantic. Jess, I'll let you keep doing play-by-play.
Yeah. Nice pass by Marshall to Joe Hughes. That thing hit every piece of the rim and fell out. This is Waters, top of the key, gets to McLaren on the far side wing. He shoots up for 3. That falls. Quick 5-0 lead for the Trojans. About 50 seconds into the game.
Atlantic coming off a victory against Creston, 75-73.
Barney Johnson spotting a few remnants left over by the wonderful St. Albert cheerleaders. That stops play. 7:05 to go. Quick 5-0 spurt here by the Trojans to start the game. Ballinger starts up. Top of the key. Gets it to Lennon. Lennon looking for something. Top of the key back to Ballinger. He's guarded by Waters. Gets the Wettengale in the corner. I can't say names. What's going on?
That's all right. We'll get through it.
Wettengale to Marshall in the near side corner. Gets it back to Wettengale on the baseline. Wettengale up and in. Easy bucket.
Had a mismatch there. Good on Luke.
I think the defense switched about 6 times on that possession.
So Atlantic is coming off a victory against Creston on Monday. That's when Colton Rasmussen, the senior, poured in 50 points in what has to be one of the most in the state. Marshall's free throws no good.
Looking for contact there. Rasmussen just running the court. Gets it near side to Waters. Off the mark with the 3. Rebound brought down by Marshall. Fast pace this opening few minutes of the game.
Ballinger for 3.
That's
good.
it.
We're all tied up.
5-5. I like the pace of this game. This is Waters off to McLaren on the far side. Back to Waters. Gives a little juke to Joe Hughes. Gets it back to McLaren. This is the fullback. This is the other McLaren. Gets his own rebound. Back up. Off the back of the rim. Up again by McLaren. 3rd time's the charm. 7-5 lead Trojans.
That's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Yeah. Chad, he told me he wanted to meet you in the parking lot. Oh, he's...
Wettengale fouled hard. And you know what? If you're going to foul hard.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the days where fouls were something.
As the whole crowd goes silent.
And I'm yelling about hard fouls. No one around us seems to be very impressed right now.
That was Rasmussen, his first.
That's
Keep
big.
an eye on that.
That's big. Let's more of that for the Falcons.
Got his money's worth, though.
First free throw from Wettengale, no good. Atlantic with a 7-5 lead.
I know what KJN said right there. Ball don't lie, right?
Probably.
You don't say that on a hard foul, do you?
I don't know. I say lots of dumb things.
Rasmussen skies for the rebound. High points it.
Luke
Gets it up to
Wettengale
William.
called for the foul there. His first, team first. Each team with 1 here in the first quarter. 5:33 to go.
That was Terrell Williams. He's at the line. I had a double take. You don't see a lot of high school athletes with facial hair, Chad.
Jesse, would you like some of this?
No, I have to drive. 8-5.
Thank you. Caitlin Hendricks out here handing out baked goods.
Williams.
What a nice girl. Nice young lady. All and no Jim. And here we go. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Marshall with the ball. Student section standing. They're at attention. Marshall's going to drive to the rack.
That's gonna
Puts
be
his head down, and that's a charge.
He lowered his shoulder there.
Feel like he got baited into that.
Yeah,
honestly.
Nolan Waters in great position there. Kip Shanks with the correct call. You don't hear that from me very often. Let's see how they break this press. This is McLaren guarded by Hughes. He gets it off to Waters on the near side. Jackson Lennon called for the reach in there.
That's 3 quick fouls on the Falcons in less than 30 seconds. They're going to have to play better defense, or Atlantic's going to start shooting free throws.
Chad, I don't think the two McLarens are twins.
I don't think so either. Probably cousins.
Yeah.
We could text Jay Pellet and ask him.
Rasmussen with the corner 3, that falls.
Oh, boy.
6-point lead, 11-5. 5 to go in the first quarter. Ballinger directing traffic. It's been a game of runs so far. 2 5-point runs and a 6-point run. And that's going to fall. Old-fashioned 3-point opportunity. No, he's going to call it on the floor. Barney says...
Somebody says we're shooting. Somebody says we're not.
Everybody
Let's
thinks
conference. We're not shooting. All righty then.
Coach Peterson off his seat, trying to figure out what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Kind of a poor call there.
The crowd doesn't like it. Coach Peterson doesn't like it. Alas, we inbound from under the baseline.
Right when he made that call, though, he's pointing to the ground. So, I mean, he stood his ground the whole time.
Sure.
Marshall near side to Lennon for 3.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Hey, we'll take that 3-point play. This is McLaren to Waters. They're trying to break the press. To Rasmussen, middle of the lane, takes it up, and that's in. You got to get in front of him. You got to stay in front of him.
He's up to 7. He's got 7 of the 13 for Atlantic. Ballinger looking for somewhere to go. Finds Joe Hughes. Hughes down to Marshall. Marshall's going to be fouled. Looks like on one of the McLarens.
It's
Hudson.
There's a lot of fouls so far. 6 fouls in the first 4 minutes combined.
Nolan Waters with the foul. The 3rd team foul on Atlantic. In for St. Albert, Noah Narmi. Out for St. Albert, Owen Marshall.
Lennon kind of trapped in the corner there. Gets it off to Narmi. Narmi takes it up. Tried a little scoop shot. That's blocked by McLaren. He gets it to Rasmussen. Someone's got to get in front of him.
Ballinger with a good rebound.
God, I don't know how much we covered that. He went for 50 earlier this week, didn't he?
He did. Oh, Ballinger in and out. No good. Rebound goes to Waters. Waters brings the ball up the court. He's going to
nice no call there.
And there's a foul called on Waters. His second.
Bodies flying all over. 5-point lead for the Trojans. 3:47 to go in the first.
Falcons will be shooting free throws the rest of the way on the next foul.
That's Nolan Waters' second foul.
They leave him in.
Yeah.
I like the aggressive coaching. Atlantic is coached by Dalton Franken. Good aggressive defense by Atlantic. Double team in Ballinger. There's Wettengale to Ballinger. Head fake. Back to Wettengale. He's going to take a dribble. Go in the middle. Scoop shot. No good.
McLaren comes down the rebound. Gets it to his cousin. McLaren to Waters.
We're checking on the cousin thing.
I'll roll with it.
For now, roll with it.
McLaren looking for someone. Finds Rasmussen. He's going to do his thing. Get it off to the bigger McLaren. Top of the key. Air ball. Falcons will take over here. 3:11 to go. 5 minutes to play in the first.
Torrid pace.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Torrid pace. In for Atlantic is number 2, Sawyer Terrell.
Got a couple Terrells on the floor. Terrell Williams.
And Sawyer Terrell.
And Sawyer Terrell.
We may be saying that wrong.
Okay. Tomato.
Potato. Ballinger to Wettengale, the top of the key. He's going to dribble. Goes, looks for it. Tries it.
Travel?
Oh. I'll be honest. Didn't see a travel. Student section, though, standing up still. So my view was obstructed there. I liked the shot, though. Good
It's
aggressive.
the second time we've had an and one kind of just disappear in front of our faces here.
There's Terrell. In and out, no good. Rebound's going to go to the Falcons. Noah Narmi's going to let that go out of bounds. It stays with St. Albert.
A good job by Rasmussen for the Trojans trying to keep that alive.
Narmi
I want to know a little bit more about Gavin McLaren. He's a sophomore, Chad.
Wow.
Oh, he is. How is
All right.
It's
Tough,
Friday night games, Chad. What is it?
Tough physical play.
What is it, man?
Ball will go out of bounds. Atlantic's ball. Rasmussen in to Terrell.
I don't know if you saw it. Did you see Jackson trying to cut there? He was like tackled by
Joe Hughes, yeah.
by
Joe
Sawyer
Hughes was
Terrell.
tackled. Good aggressive play. Rasmussen. Terrell wide open on the wing. Dribbles it back to McLaren. Over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen drives with the ball.
They're going zone here. He just cut right through the middle of the zone. Ballinger, top of the key. He's got Marshall on the far side. Decides to take a shot. Bottom of the net. 4-point lead. Cuts the lead to 4. 2 minutes to go in the first. And that is 6 for Ballinger. 2 for 3 from behind the arc. It's Terrell getting on the near side to McLaren.
Falcons settle into that 2-3 zone.
Rasmussen guarded by Sherrell. He kind of throws up a really flat, weird shot.
I think
he was looking for a foul.
I think he was looking for contact on that. 15-11 Atlantic leads. Ballinger with the ball, the hot hand. He's going to try a floater in the lane off the front of the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. Finds Wettengale in the corner. 3. In and out. No good. Nobody on the front side for the rebound. It goes to Atlantic.
Williams comes down with the rebound to McLaren, up the court to Rasmussen, to the bigger McLaren. Good job. Good way to fight down there with by Wettengale. We've talked about Wettengale's improvement, Chad, over the course of this year. A lot of his improvement just comes from his ability to hold his own inside the lane there.
He's using his body much more than he has in years past.
Well, I think he has a way more developed body than he did this time last year.
Ballinger with another floater. No good.
Long rebound comes out to Sawyer Terrell. Sherrill fouls
Miss
Rasmussen.
Jeremiah coming into the game. My apologies. He's in for Joe Hughes. Good hard foul. Again, don't let him make that shot.
Yeah.
As I shout over the quietness of the crowd. 54.8 to go. 15-11.
Fourth foul for the Falcons. Both teams will be going to the line in any foul.
Rasmussen knocks down the first free throw. He's in double digits for the night at 10.
And Noah Narmi talking to the ref as usual. Rasmussen makes good on his second. Narmi pushes it up to Sherrill, near side wing, back to the top of the key to Narmi. He takes Terrell off the dribble, kicks it back out to Sherrill, pump fake, back up the middle, outside to Narmi. Top of the key to Marshall. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to put it up. That's in. Cuts the lead to 4. Back to 4.
13 shot clocks off as we're under 35 seconds to go here in the first.
This is McLaren. Gets it to Williams. Just crossed the center line. That's in hockey. Near side corner to Rasmussen. He kind of flips the script there across court. Oh, nice block by Wettengale.
15 seconds to go. Noah Narmi brings the ball up the court. He's going to find Sherrill on the wing. Marshall with the ball.
We're going to hold here.
Set up a bit of an ISO play, it looks like. Marshall has to go. Sherrill's for 3. No good. 17-13 Atlantic after 1. Atlantic also won the last time these two teams played on January 27th of 2023. Just a year ago. 68-50. Atlantic holds the Bound era lead in this series, 13-5.
Okay. 13-5. I mean, they're a bigger score. They should, right? Theoretically.
No,
I mean, that's a loser's mentality, Jesse.
I would say so, but hey,
Yeah.
I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Saints, I always want to call the cheerleaders the Saints, but the St. Albert cheerleaders doing a great job as always.
Cheering the crowd up.
Buy Valentines. Buy a lot of them.
Buy one for everyone you know.
Make somebody's day. Hey, you know what I just learned? One of our producers' birthday is on Valentine's Day.
No. You know what? I did know that, actually. A twin. It's not his birthday alone. It's the big 1-6, I believe, is it not? Uh-oh. Watch out. The Underwood kids are on the road.
I'm going to stay off the roads.
Roads are in good shape thanks to Council Bluffs Public Works.
Yes. Shout out to Mayor Walsh, taking good care of us up here on the hill.
Always. Mayor Walsh, great guy, great mentor.
St. Albert
St.
alum.
Albert alum. The Falcons have the ball to get the second quarter
Sitting in
started.
a chair that Chad wants to sit in.
Nah, I'm good. I like the chair I have.
Cross
Narmi,
court to Narmi. Narmi, good job just keeping that ball in play. Ballinger's going to tell everyone, calm down.
reset the Falcons here. You've got Noah Narmi, Nick Ballinger, Owen Marshall, Jeremiah Sherrill, and Luke Wettengale.
Marshall guarded by Rasmussen. Deep three by Ballinger.
Great backside rebound. Good cut. And one.
Nice pass. Nice rebound.
Great rebound by Luke Wettengale on the backside. Even better find to the cutting Nick Ballinger.
Yeah.
Ballinger is up to 8. Falcons trail by just 2. Free throws up, and it's in, trailing by 1.
I'll say this. I've said it, and I will continue to say that. I love the pace right now.
Pace is
I love it.
something, isn't it?
Yeah. That's McLaren. He finds Williams on the other side of the half-court line. This is Waters. Lefty 3. That's off the mark.
Rebound on the backside to Marshall. Here come the Falcons. I think if the Falcons are going to run like this, they're going to have to dig into the bench a little bit. And one.
Nice play by Wettengale. Using his body, using that developed body like we talked about. This job.
Spin move, and right on cue, Coach Peterson says, hey, 2 guys coming in. Ben Crone, the freshman, comes in for Noah Narmi.
Jackson's going to give Wettengale a blow here after he
Wettengale
thinks this free throw.
up to 4. It's 18-17 St. Albert, 7:08 here to go in the second. Free throws up, and it's good. Wettengale up to 5. So Lennon gives Wettengale a break. Falcons going to set into I guess I'll call it a moderate full court press, maybe a 3/4 court press, trapping the ball in the corners.
Waters finds the bigger McLaren. Sherrill draws a charge there in the lane. That's what you got to do against that bigger guy. Nice job by Sherrill.
Jay Pellet,
Is he, giving
Atlantic
us
extraordinaire, says yes, the McLarens are cousins.
Okay. Didn't think they were twins.
Thank you to Jay. He's at dinner for his lovely wife Trisha's dad's birthday. So
All right.
have a nice birthday and have a nice dinner and a happy birthday to Trisha.
Where's he eating, Chad?
He didn't say.
Little errant pass by Ballinger, picked off by Waters. The left, he's going to run the court. Stop, pop, missed it. Good job by Lynn and staying in front of him there.
Lennon brings it down, gets it over to Ballinger. Here's Ben Crone, the freshman.
Fresh
Gets
legs.
deep in there.
Nice job by Ballinger, just keeping that ball alive. He gets it to Lennon, the logo.
Lennon to Sherrill. The Marshall for 3. No good off the back iron.
There's no one staying in the lane to
No,
rebound there.
they're all on the perimeter. McLaren with the ball. He's going to drive. That foul's going to be called on Ben Crone. The first team foul of the Falcons this quarter. Atlantic was something to see. They've got 3 team fouls already with just not even 2 minutes in to the quarter.
And that's really what they're looking for from Ben here with his minutes. Like,
Defense.
if they get some points from him, great, right? But he brings a ton of energy on the defensive side. Nice 3 by the lefty.
Waters,
you know
right?
how I love the lefties. Yeah. Waters.
Marshall running point for the Falcons. That's a bit of a change. Picks
You'll
up a
see
dribble.
it from time to time when they want to get Ballinger getting the ball off the.
Marshall draws the foul, the 4th team foul. The second foul on Rasmussen. That's something to see. And Marshall will go to the line for 2.
Their coach is, plays with fire a little bit. Seemed like in the first quarter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No reason to take him out. I'd leave him until he gets that 3rd. First free throw, touches every part of the rim and falls.
And a kid like that, a kid that's dropping 50 varsity games, he has enough basketball IQ to know how to play with 2 fouls.
I'm going to
You
guess
would
he's
assume.
played a lot of basketball in his
Right.
day. Second shot up, no good. So good foul on Atlantic. Pass intercepted by Ballinger. He's going the other direction. Euro steps it in. Timeout, Larry Peterson. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. Falcons take a 21-20 lead. Interesting timeout.
Yeah, I don't understand why you call a timeout there, but I'm not the coach. 30-second timeout by the Falcons. They lead by 1. 5:36 to go in the half. Chad, little role reversal here. What's the Trojan coach telling his players?
I'm going to guess Coach Franken saying, hey, what we're doing is working. It's a 1-point game right now. I'd probably try to get the ball to Colton Rasmussen a little bit more.
You know what?
He's got 11.
You know what I'd say?
What?
I'd get it down to the big guy.
I think he's probably also saying, got to move your feet on defense.
Yeah.
4 team fouls here with just 5:36 to go, still in the second.
And if I'm was it Coach Franken?
Yep.
If I'm Coach Franken, do you take Rasmussen off like Ballinger, top of the key? Do you put him on someone like a Crone?
Uh-oh, Waters open for 3. It's no good.
I'm not saying Crone doesn't present
He's not a scoring threat,
but he's a freshman on a
Yep.
So
yeah, I would say so. There's not a lot of tape on Ben Crone, so they probably don't know what they've got. Speaking of Ben Crone, gets the rebound, kicks it out to Ballinger. Ballinger head fake, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound goes to a
5
Rasmussen.
to go, 1-point lead for the Falcons. Rasmussen guarded by Ballinger. Foul's going to be on the floor. Second team foul for the Falcons. That's going to go against number 24, Noah Narmi. His first. Narmi was in for the first 50 seconds. He comes out for like 20 seconds. He's back in the game. I'm trying to figure out the rotation here tonight, Chad.
I can't help you. Reset for the Falcons. Ben Crone and Nick Ballinger at the top of the 2-3 zone. Bottom line is Noah Narmi, Jackson Lennon, and Joe Hughes.
Waters to Rasmussen in the far corner, deep 3. Even if you stay in front, he's going to get his, right?
Yeah.
You just got to understand that.
2-point
lead for the Trojans.
I don't think the 2-3 is probably what you want to run against a kid that can shoot like Rasmussen.
No. You put someone like Lennon on him, just relentless.
Oh, there's
Chase him down,
McLaren.
Jackson.
McLaren's free
Felt the
throw is no
floor.
good. There's Waters to feint it up, and he gets the basket. Atlantic takes a 25-21 lead. Back and forth, back and forth. Ballinger looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Narmi. Narmi's going to take a 3. No good.
Oh, Joe was in perfect position there. Just kind of skimmed off the rim, hit him in the knee.
Boxing out there. Narmi and Crone take a seat. In for the Falcons. Luke Wettengill and Owen Marshall. Out for Atlantic is McLaren. In for Atlantic. Number 24, Brock Henderson. That was a weird 24.
It was a two-man press break here by Waters and McLaren. Waters gets it across, skips it to Rasmussen. He's going to go in for the dunk. 6-point lead for the Trojans here. 3:40 to go in the first half. Hey, dunk's still worth 2 points. It don't matter.
Rasmussen up to 16 on the night.
Okay.
There was a prediction of 3 dunks in this game.
We
That
have
is
a
one.
prognosticating down here.
Good positioning by Luke Wettengill. He's going to be fouled.
Are they going to call that on the floor again?
I don't know. That's on Hudson McLaren. It doesn't matter. That's the
it's
5th team
fifth.
foul. You know what? I think I'm going to eat this thing that Caitlin gave me.
It's going to go
I'll wait
against
till halftime.
McLaren.
That's the 5th. He gets 2 shots. It does not matter that it was on the floor. That's the 5th. There should be 2 shots. All right. We've reset. We all agree that is the 5th. And there will be 2 free throws. As I repeat myself.
4 players on the floor for the Trojans have 2 fouls right now with 3:26 to play in the first half.
If I'm Coach Peterson, I tell him keep taking it to the rack.
Yeah, don't
draw those fouls.
Yep. Nothing outside the lane unless it's behind the 3. That's my stat. That's what I say here.
See if the Falcons will settle into a different defense than a 2-3. Again, I'm not an expert. I just play one on StAlbertSportsFan.com.
Oh, Wettengill almost picked Rasmussen's pocket. Rasmussen trying to do a lot here.
Looks like the Falcons will settle into a man-to-man defense.
I don't know this kid.
Henderson.
Okay. Big guy.
Yep. 24. He's a sets a pick. Pass goes into him.
6'4" senior.
Bodies all over the place. Marshall gets it up to Ballinger, thinks about pulling up for a 3, decides to take it in for a layup. It's 27-24 Atlantic. 2:50 to go.
He might be 6'4". He looks bigger than 6'4".
Big kid.
Yeah.
We had a couple big kids here on the Atlantic team.
And there's a senior down there, 6'8" or 6'9".
Oh.
That is McLaren off the mark there. He gets his own rebound to Rasmussen. Timeout.
Coach Franken.
Great timeout.
No shot.
Very timely timeout by the coach.
Oh.
I love to see it. Unapologetic.
Oh. Again, if you're just tuning in, no apologies. We are St. Albert Homers. We do try our best to be fair to these athletes.
Again, on the court, on the floor for the Trojans, you got the 4 starters that are still in the game all have 2 fouls. The only person that doesn't have any fouls on the court is the aforementioned Henderson. Falcons take the court with their starting lineup. Trojans just missing their Gavin McLaren on the court. I think Gavin's in some foul trouble too.
I think he has 2 as well.
Okay. So all the Trojan starters with 2 fouls.
Rasmussen for 3 off the front of the iron. No good. Marshall gets a rebound. Kicks it up to Ballinger.
Nice
Joe
catch
Hughes.
by Joe. Tough spot to catch it though. There we go.
Whoa. What's going on down there?
I don't think they're very deep.
The bench doesn't look very deep. Or the substitutions haven't
Right,
followed
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. I mean, they've only brought
Henderson takes a seat.
they brought
McLaren back in.
Terrell off the bench.
McLaren only has 1. So all 4 of the 5 starters for Atlantic have 2. McLaren has 1.
Nice backdoor cut by Ballinger. Got to catch that pass though. Nice job by Wettengale chasing it down. Lennon to Marshall. Marshall takes it up the far side baseline. He's fouled. Now all the starters have 2 fouls. No, that's going to be on number 10. That's Terrell Williams with his 3rd.
So I would imagine Terrell Williams will have a seat here with 1:53 to go. Owen Marshall has 2 free throw opportunities here.
I don't think he's
0 for 2 last time.
I don't know if he's going to pull them. These are big minutes here. Okay, they're going to bring
22.
It's like off Dan Bestie.
Great head of hair.
Great name, Dan Bestie. Yeah.
What? Look at his hair. That's great.
It looks like my son's hair, kind of.
Much credit to number 22 there, Dembesti. Marshall hits 2. He's 2 for 4.
The bestie hair I've seen all night.
Agreed.
Ooh.
Well, that was close.
When they straddle the half court line, it's always like, okay, what's the call here?
So you got
2 of 3?
2 of 3.
Or no, 3
all
of 3.
All 3.
Dan Bestie, the bestie player on that.
Falcons fall asleep on defense. 29-26 Atlantic. 1:30 to go here in the first.
90 seconds.
Half. Ballinger to Hughes for 3. It's good.
Tie. 80 seconds to go. Waters, the lefty, brings it up the court, gets it up the middle to Rasmussen, gets it back to Waters. They're still in that 2-3 zone here. McLaren to Rasmussen in the corner, gives a little pump fake, cross court to Waters, top of the key to McLaren, back to the corner to Rasmussen. He finds Dan Bestie in the middle, off the backboard. That's missed.
Oh, that's
Marshall's gonna get it. Yeah.
His second. No, excuse me. His second.
That's Marshall's second.
3.
And he picked one up early in the game on that charge, right?
Noah Narmi going to come in for Owen Marshall. No reason to pick up your 3rd foul with 1 minute to go in the game, in the half.
Good call, Chad. 29-29, 61 seconds to go. Atlantic to inbound. Cross court. Waters, that's in. That's his second 3.
Falcons asleep on the backside of that zone.
All right.
Ballinger, shot clock still exists here. 25 seconds to go on the shot clock. 46 seconds to go on the game clock. That pass knocked away from Wettengale. Ballinger's going to pick up a foul 50 feet from the basket.
This is first of the game. The Falcons 4, so no one's going to the line. Not a terrible foul there, slowing it down.
You know, and that was a bit of a chaotic pace there. There's a 5-second discrepancy between the shot clock and the game clock.
This is Waters, gets it off to the bigger McLaren. Top of the key, back to Waters.
In, out, in. Good.
These lefties are crafty, man.
35-29, 6-point lead for Atlantic. Falcons need a bucket. Ballinger rips it off. It's good. The floater in the lane. He's now up to 15.
Make it hard on him here, guys.
Guard Rasmussen. That's what I would do.
And put a body on Waters, huh? He's quick.
He is quick. Good move by Waters.
Van Bestie to Waters, top of the key. Can't leave him open. It's 3 in a row. Good if it goes.
Good if it goes. Oh,
Gosh, 9-point run. I mean, not 9-point run, but
9-3
9
run.
points ripped off there at the end by Waters.
He's up to 14.
Man.
Rasmussen has 16.
That's what
Nick Ballinger has 15.
that 3-point shot, man. So Rasmussen and Waters have 30 of their 38 points.
We'll hang out for the dance team. Go pay some bills.
Missed opportunity there for the Falcons to close that half strong, Chad. It's just
That's a tough one.
I can't criticize Ballinger for making that shot at the end, but I would have liked to hold that for the end. You know,
I like the aggressiveness. I
do,
definitely know what you're saying there.
Hindsight's 2020.
It is 100%.
Good job by Ballinger. It's just tough.
That's a tough end.
Yeah.
I hope that we do not see the 2-3 zone from the Falcons the rest of the game. Yeah. That's just killing the Falcons.
Well, I think now they realize that we're not just going against Rasmussen.
Yeah, Waters can shoot.
Yeah.
Here's your award-winning St. Albert dance team.
And we will let them take it away. Everybody with that? Caitlin Hendricks gave it to us.
Microphones have beaten. The microphones are sleeping.
Microphones are on.
Microphones.
Again, that's your award-winning St. Albert dance team. We're going to pay some bills.
They do such a good job.
We'll pay some bills here in a second, and we'll be right back to get the second half started. Atlantic leads 38-31.
Wrap in. It's going to be a heck of a half.
Issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a licensed realtor in Iowa and Nebraska. Specializing in new construction and pre-existing homes and acreages, Teresa gives her dedication and experience. Give Teresa a call at 402-201-4008. Joan Army is dedicated to providing the highest quality legal representation while maintaining a close relationship with each of his clients throughout Southwest Iowa. Visit www.narmilaw.com for more information. If you are struggling with debt, you are not alone. St. Albert 1988 graduate Christina Kading is pleased to offer dedicated bankruptcy guidance to clients throughout Southwest Iowa and relieve your financial and emotional stress. Give Christina a call at 712-323-8000. Are you looking for a place for a loved one to call home? Hanson House Assisted Living and Memory Care Residence is a locally owned and operated community in Council Bluffs and Harlan. Call 712-242-5734 to schedule a tour. Are you suffering from back pain, joint pain, or neck pain in the Council Bluffs area? If so, you'll likely benefit from visiting a chiropractor. St. Albert graduate Dr. Felicia Campbell of Align Chiropractic is proud to be one of the best women chiropractors serving Council Bluffs, Underwood, Carter Lake, Neola, Trainer, and surrounding areas. Give her a call today. With over 10 years of experience, IMS Exteriors prioritizes effective communication. Their team is dedicated to following through on their commitments, ensuring that each project is completed with unwavering precision and timeliness. Give Jessie Shea a call at 712-435-9644. At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a licensed realtor in Iowa and Nebraska. Specializing in new construction and pre-existing homes and acreages, Teresa gives her dedication and experience. Give Teresa a call at 402-201-4008. Joan Army is dedicated to providing the highest quality legal representation while maintaining a close relationship with each of his clients throughout Southwest Iowa. Visit www.narmilaw.com for more information. If you are struggling with debt, you are not alone. St. Albert 1988 graduate Christina Kading is pleased to offer dedicated bankruptcy guidance to clients throughout Southwest Iowa and relieve your financial and emotional stress. Give Christina a call at 712-323-8000. Are you looking for a place?
Welcome back. Just 2 minutes to go here before the half. We'll do a little bit of a recap. Atlantic with the 38-31 lead. Bit of foul trouble for Atlantic, but it has not meant much. Huge first halves from Colton Rasmussen. He's got 16. But also from Nolan Waters, a senior, he has 14. Falcons are led by Nick Ballinger. Who else?
Waters with 9 in like the last 50 seconds.
Yeah, Waters killer at the end of the first half. Nick Ballinger's got 15. Luke Wettengale 6. Jeremiah Sherrill 3. Owen Marshall 4. And Joe Hughes with 3 as well. That'll round out the starters for St. Albert.
Hey, Chad, real quick. I'll give you till 30 seconds left on the clock. Saints this week put up 101 points. I haven't seen triple digits. That is so exciting. Like as a fan,
hasn't
as a
happened
player.
since the 90s.
That's awesome.
And you know what? This is what I got to say about it. I know at least every parent or every child on that team, they are the best of the best. Those of us with young daughters hope our kids grow up to be kids like that. They are tremendous young women. Nothing malicious in scoring 101. I would say it's nothing different than a 10-run game in baseball, a 50-0 win in football, or a 60-point win, or a 60-point win in a wrestling duel.
I was gonna say,
if you don't like it, stop it.
Hey, so was there controversy?
Not in my book.
I didn't know if the Red Oak player. I guess I'm kind of out of the loop.
Not my jam.
Oh,
You know what?
No, I was.
If you don't, hey,
I just brought it up. I thought it was cool. They got triple digits.
I thought it was great, but you know what? As I go back to, if you don't like it, stop it.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the name. Of the
that
game,
might be
right?
the former wrestler in me coming out. But you know what? That's the nice part about being a wrestler. You step out on the mat, and if that guy kicks your butt, guess what? You've got no one to blame but yourself.
No,
step up and do something about it.
No, I mentioned it yesterday during the wrestling meet. I was like, the Falcons lost one of the duels, like 71-12 or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you don't see them. I mean, there was no head hanging.
No one's crying.
Oh no, they were getting after it with their coaches, trying to learn better, trying to get better for their next match. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up.
There's hurt feelings over it. Sorry that you feel that way. I agree to disagree. Okay. And I'm proud of those girls. I'm proud of their parents. I'm proud of Coach Wettengale and his staff.
All right, here we go.
Let's roll. Yeah, that was good. You got my blood pressure up a little bit.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was just excited. I thought, seeing triple digits is such a cool
thing.
You
just don't see it in the shot clock, the running clock era. 35.
Rasmussen with a zig and a zag, maybe a travel and a travel, but he makes it 2. 9-point lead for the Trojans after the first possession of the second half. That skips off Marshall's foot. Rasmussen
gonna push.
That's a charge.
Nope.
How is the referee at half court making that call?
I don't know anything about refereeing, so I can't tell you who is in position or not in position on that. But I do know that Colton Rasmussen will have 2 free throws to shoot here.
I know that Jackson Lennon was standing there in a defensive position.
He's up to 18 on the game.
The contact was initiated by the offensive player.
Lennon's second foul, team first, just 7:22 to go. So just a mere 38 seconds into the half.
Jesse and Chad's blood is boiling.
Good rebounding by the Falcons. There's Owen Marshall as the Falcons trail by a quick 10.
Terrell Williams doing a good job trying to keep that ball alive for the Trojans. Ultimately, Falcons came down with it.
Luke Wettengale comes to the high post. Ballinger's going to drive by, finds Marshall in the corner. Marshall looking for somewhere to go, gets it down to Ballinger. Ballinger on the block. No good. I like that look, though.
Yeah, no,
I do like that look.
Ooh, skip pass to Waters, little floater in the lane. That's short, brought down by the other McLaren, the big McLaren. 12-point lead. Falcons need some stops. We need some baskets, obviously. Thanks for saying the obvious, Jesse.
That's our job here. We state the obvious. Ballinger to Marshall in the corner. Ballinger says, hey, kick it back out to the top. Lennon back to Ballinger. Ballinger, shimmy shake. Guarded by Rasmussen. Rasmussen tips it. Recovered by McLaren, and he's going to push the ball. Hughes setting up for the charge.
I think
Mighty brave of him.
If I'm Coach Peterson and I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
Hughes out of control in the lane, no good. McLaren brings it down, pushes it up to Waters. Waters brings it to the top of the key. He's going to find
Williams in the near side corner. That rattles home. We need a timeout. This is where you call a timeout. Okay, here's what's going on, Chad. Ballinger has Rasmussen on.
Yep.
On offense. When we're on offense, Ballinger needs to just attack the rim. Draw that third foul. Make Rasmussen play with skates on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, great job by the Trojan coach putting Rasmussen on Ballinger, because Ballinger will typically defer to a finesse game, right?
Yeah.
Rasmussen's getting his fouls, when he's guarding Wettengale and Marshall.
Coach Peterson sticks with the same 5 guys after the timeout.
So during that timeout, if I'm Coach Peterson, I'm saying,
so he's
Ballinger attack the rim.
I was going to say Ballinger inbounds it to Marshall. Ballinger kicks it down to Lennon. Lennon drives to the rack. Floater's good.
Or another thing, when Ballinger doesn't have the ball, float out there, keep staying out there by the 3-point lane. So Rasmussen has to respect that. He's not in the lane clogging up traffic.
And here's, I guess, a point of difference from me. We're in a 2-3 zone. Falcons are in a 2-3 zone. No, it looks like there's some sort of a hybrid. Joe Hughes looks like a 2-3 zone. Joe Hughes is following Waters around. 48-33. Atlantic has blown this one open.
In the last 3 minutes of actual gameplay, it's been like a 20-point swing here.
Yep. Ton of momentum change. No shot. Foul's going to go on somebody with 2.
I think it's on Waters.
That's on Waters, his 3rd. So that's big. And that's what the Falcons have to do.
Yeah.
I don't know that they can shoot their way in from the free throw line to shrink this lead by too much, but you better try.
Shooting isn't how we got to the point we're at. It's doing that, getting them in foul trouble, getting to the lane, getting these and ones.
Wettengale
just wants to see.
Just got to get one go through.
Yeah.
He's gonna have
a bunch of rebounds.
A few rebounds if those counted. Interestingly enough, number 10. This can't be right.
That's Terrell.
He's got 4.
And
that is right. Terrell's going to go out. He's got 6 points, but 4 fouls more importantly.
That's our other Terrell. That is Sawyer Terrell checks in for Terrell Williams.
So Ballinger makes the first, down by 14. Second one's up, and it's good.
Not to be confused with former 49er great Terrell Owens.
I said Ballinger. Excuse me. Wettengale. Luke Wettengale. Jeez, man, I got to get it together.
Rasmussen brings it up. He's guarded by Ballinger. Rasmussen skips it over to our guy Terrell.
I like that aggressiveness from the Falcons. McLaren, though, is open for 3, and he knocks it down.
Just if you told me to look at their starting lineup and you said who's going to make a 3, I wouldn't put McLaren on that.
Lennon to Hughes, top of the key. Hughes shoots. It's in, out, in, good.
Nice job, nice shot. I mean, it's nice that it
38. The Falcons down by 13. Rasmussen with the ball. Good defense by Nick Ballinger. There's McLaren again.
16-point lead for the Trojans here. Falcons got to maintain their composure. It's still basketball. And, sadly enough, Falcons have been in this position before. So, they're in familiar territory here.
Good take
trying
by
to fight
Nick
back.
Ballinger. Falcons trail by 14, 54-40. Thanks for filling that air for me.
All right, we got Waters, we got McLaren, Rasmussen, and Terrell on the court for the Trojans. This is the smaller McLaren who gets it to the other McLaren inside. He's guarded by Jackson Lennon.
Yes, their
Who
last
just
8
overpowers him.
Their last 8 points.
Chad, he's a sophomore. That's a big body kid.
Just like Harder. There's Ballinger for 3. Good.
Did that even touch the net? Shot by Ballinger.
Just like Harder, just a junior. We're going to have a lot of interesting basketball coming from Atlantic in the coming years. Rasmussen, no good. Rebound goes to Lennon. He's going to be fouled by number 2.
Terrell.
Sawyer Terrell. That's just his first, but it is the team's third team foul on Atlantic. Atlantic leads by 13, 56-43, as looks like Jackson Lennon ties his shoes. Shoes are tied. Nick Bellinger takes the inbound pass, and here come the Falcons. Ballinger guarded closely by Rasmussen. Good defense by Rasmussen. Good find to Wettengill. Little high off the basket, but I love that play call. Run it again.
He got bodied on the way up.
I like that play. Run it again. Rasmussen, he's going to be fouled by
Ballinger. I think.
Ballinger Hughes. It's Ballinger. That is his second foul. He's up to 20 on the night. So a really nice showing from Nick Ballinger. Colton Rasmussen has 19 for Atlantic.
But I'm sure
And
Nick,
Nolan Waters has 14.
Nick cares more about the W than his line. That is Waters from deep. Good to see that he's not
Cooled.
on fire like an NBA Jam player. Ballinger guarded by Rasmussen, top of the key. He gets it off. Dangerous pass to Marshall. Marshall picks it up. Top of the key to Jackson. Over to Wettengill. He's off the mark.
And the foot was out of bounds. Ball stays with St. Albert. Great effort all around. I got it. You know what I got to get, Jess?
Tell me.
I need to get like a hook.
Here, just
To-
stick it underneath the board.
I need there. That works fine. I need a hook to like hold my wire. All right. Anyways,
Kind of a
Hughes,
clumsy
long-
possession there by
okay.
Hughes. Nice job by
What an effort.
Wettengill.
What an effort by Luke Wettengill. What an effort. You
He's the
can't-
only Falcon inside the three-point
You
line.
cannot sell that enough.
Rasmussen drives, kicks it out to Terrell, who misses the three. Marshall comes up with the rebound, pushes it up to Wettengill. Wettengill hits Hughes in the far corner. High arching three. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Rasmussen. Rasmussen testing the near side
That's
boundary.
gonna go on Owen Marshall. No
That's-
shot. Oh, wow.
no
that
shot.
was incredible, though.
I like it.
Holy cow. That's Owen Marshall's third foul. That was cool, though.
That means Narmi comes in. Yep. Okay.
Noah Army checking in.
All right, 2:09 to play. Let's reset here. 2:09 to play in the third. 11-point lead for the Trojans. It's been a really fast-paced game, fast-paced third quarter so far
Yeah.
too.
Gosh dang, Jackson Lennon's shoes untied again.
We got half of the Trojan team in foul trouble. We got Terrell Williams sitting on the bench for the Trojans with 4 fouls already.
There's Big McLaren.
Big McLaren bounce pass in the lane. That's picked off. Wettengill ends up with that loose ball. He drives. He's taking it all himself. They're calling those fouls on the floor like super early, but
Just
we'll
the
take
fourth
it.
team foul on Atlantic. Who's that going to be on, though? That's on Rasmussen, his third. There you go. Big McLaren takes a seat. That's not body shaming or anything. I just can't remember his first name.
Who? Big
Big
McLaren.
McLaren.
It's Gavin
Gavin.
and Hudson.
Okay.
Hudson's the four.
Okay, Gavin McLaren, whale of a game. I
Okay.
believe he's got 12.
Chad, that's 3 whales.
Gosh darn it.
You what did they used to hunt whales for? Oil?
Blubber.
Well, oil too.
I
For
took
like
the oil
lanterns?
from the blubber?
Mm.
I don't know either.
Someone help us out. Jay Pellet. Jay's been our guy today.
In for the Falcons, Jeremiah Sherrill and Ben Crone. Out, Jackson Lennon and Owen Marshall. Reset for the Falcons. Nick Ballinger, Luke Wettengill, Ben Crone, Jeremiah Sherrill, and Noah Narmi. Narmi boxing out. Looks good on... Who is that? That's Henderson. Nice little battle down low. Nice and clean. Falcons trail by 9. They're fighting their way back into this.
Back to single digits. And Chad, the way they got back, it wasn't from piping threes all day. They played their game. I'm really happy to see that.
And I really think their game is less threes, more
This is Rasmussen.
traffic in the middle.
That's just off target.
Oh,
They're gonna
boy.
get Narmi on the
All right.
foul there.
I want to wish a very happy birthday
Okay.
to St. Albert mom, Chris Bonet.
So
Chris,
where,
Hold on.
Go.
Chris is the mother of Georgie Bonet and Sam Bonet, sister to one of my dad's good friends, Joe Stom. As I mentioned during our interview with Georgie, her dad, George, easily one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life.
Georgie's dad.
Georgie's grandpa,
Oh,
George.
okay.
Chris's dad. So happy birthday, Chris. Hope you're celebrating out there somewhere. Anyways, what did they do with Wales?
Okay, they Rasmussen takes it all the way. They're
That's on
gonna
the
call it
floor.
on the floor.
Yep.
Okay, whales were hunted obviously for their meat. Their blubber was eventually turned into oil. This is during the Industrial Revolution. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but as Kellen Underwood coming up with those key facts. We call him
And Jay Pellet, the finest.
what
He
Jason-
literally just
same
sent
thing.
us exactly what we looked up.
Nice.
The finest export of the city Atlantic of all time.
And
Kellen
that-
Underwood, thank you for that.
and that is
Jay Pellet, thank you for that.
that's not a knock on Atlantic. That's just how cool the Jays that we know
They
are.
are, they are two of the coolest Jays I've ever met in my life. Rasmussen knocks down the second free throw at 60-47 Atlantic as we near the 1 minute mark here in the third.
Chad, maybe we can get like some kind of Atlantic sponsor with how much love we're giving.
I tell
to
you what, I
Atlantic.
love Atlantic. I've always had a phenomenal time in Atlantic, but
I'm-
one time a year is plenty for me.
I'm told I go there every year, but I don't necessarily remember.
I'm talking about the Crack a Cold one, the greatest golf tournament that I participate in outside of the St. Albert Alumni and Friends outing, which this year was the day after. So if you can imagine
Oh, yeah.
the way my body felt during the St. Albert Alumni and Friends outing, it was a rough
Why, Chad?
36
Is
hours.
golf a physical sport?
Sure felt like it.
Okay.
Can't remember the name of the hotel we stay in Atlantic. It's nice. Does the job.
The Super Bowl. We don't sleep there, but we're there a lot.
For quite a period of time.
The Super Bowl, a little foresight. Falcons have 49 points. We mentioned the Super Bowl. That's a
Timeout at
little foreshadowing, Chad.
if you say so.
I-
I'm looking forward to some football.
I didn't say so. Somebody else said so.
You know what? I'm looking forward to football on Saturday. I'll give you my official prediction.
Sunday.
Sunday. Chiefs,
Championship
Ravens. Who you got in that game?
Chiefs Ravens. It's hard for me because I'll tell you who I want to play, but that's not who I think's
You
going
want
to
to play
win.
the Ravens?
No, I want to play the Chiefs
Okay.
just for redemption and
Yeah.
just there's so many Chiefs fans down here.
There are.
And I think this is the year to get them. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Those are most people's final words,
So
right?
you're obviously predicting a 49er victory. Look at that. K-Dog with his jersey, his basketball jersey on over there. Look at that.
Oh yeah, nice. I see my nephew Declan Shea coming up.
It's rocking a Christian McCaffrey jersey.
Yep.
Who
Those
needs
came in
St.
the-
Albert
those
clothes?
came in the mail today.
So you're going? Are you going
So-
Chiefs?
Yeah, no, I'm going Ravens.
I'm going Chiefs because that's what's in the best interest of my household.
I'm just
I'm
telling you
not
who
a
I
Chiefs
think.
fan.
I'm just telling you who I think's gonna win that game.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Okay.
And as great of a story as the Lions are, I think this is where the magic ends. So I'm predicting a Chiefs Niners Super Bowl.
Yeah, those are beautiful words.
I tell you what,
rematch of the Super Bowl I
2
don't know.
years ago,
Yeah, well,
uh,
the 2019 season. It was
Narmi knocks
February
that ball away.
2020.
Wettengale was out of bounds when he touched it. Stays with Atlanta. You know, I really enjoy the Lions story though. I like their coach, and that's as a fan of the NFC Central. You know, I mean, I really like their coach.
North.
NFC North, excuse me.
All right, we got Dan Bestie in, guarded by Wettengale. Pass
That's
from Terrell off the mark.
a good matchup for the Falcons there. Dembesti, not
Yeah,
a short
like
guy.
how you said it. I was just gonna say. I think you say Dan faster. Dan Bestie.
Dan Bestie,
Just
not,
rolls
not,
off the
not a
tongue.
short guy by any means, but Wettengale does have a few inches on him. What's up, Declan?
Smells like outside.
Oh, goodness gracious. Rasmussen.
13-point lead for the Trojans. 25 seconds to play.
This young man is as advertised. He's up to 23 on the night, leading all scorers. Nick Ballinger with the ball right now has 20. Ballinger looking for somewhere to go deep in the post. Gets it to Crone. Back to Ballinger. 13 seconds to go. Good find.
Nice two-man game there.
Wettengale tries the reverse layup. It's no good. They get the hand. A double dribble is called. 2 seconds left on the play clock.
All right, we can draw something up.
I
So
think
we got some-
Rasmussen was lining himself up at midcourt
Well,
to do a half-court shot.
I think you bring some subs in, get your best three-point shooters on the court. Maybe bring Joe Hughes in. I don't know.
6, what you got? That's
2
what-
seconds to play here.
that's what Coach
13-point
Peterson
lead.
said.
Trying to cut it to 10 here.
Prone,
11, maybe 10.
prone to Ballinger. Ballinger closely guarded. Tries to draw a foul. Does not get the call. Falcons head into this period trailing by 13.
So is it a rule if there's under 2 seconds left, you can foul the shooter?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay. Buy some Valentines.
Buy some Valentines. Here's a look as to what's going on up at St. Albert this weekend.
As he does that, 8-point lead coming into half for the Trojans. They extend that lead to 13
We have
inside the third quarter. So 13-point lead for the Trojans going into the fourth. Chad's going to bring us up to speed on the next week here up on the hill. And then we're going to ask Chad what he thinks is going to happen the rest of this game.
St. Albert Robotics at Metro Community College in the league championship tomorrow morning. Good luck, Kellen, and the robotics team.
And if you haven't got out to watch them or talk to any
They're
of those
fun.
kids about it, it's such a cool program.
Get to know them. You're probably going to work for them someday.
Yeah.
Wrestling teams in action at the Hawkeye 10 tournament in Creston. That's at 10:30. Word is bus leaves at 6 so that they can get there by 8:30 to weigh in. Boys basketball back in action at Westwood Sloan. JV at 2, varsity at 3:30. And also St. Columbanus, St. Patrick's Neola annual Staley's Chicken Dinner tomorrow night at St. Pat's Neola, 4:30. Sunday, Catholic Schools Week begins. So students and families are encouraged to participate in Mass at their local parish. Wear your school uniform, please. Monday, Falcon freshmen at home against Shenandoah. And you'll find me at the Saints basketball game at Abraham Lincoln. That's a JV varsity.
Wettengale across the court to Ballinger. Ballinger shoots it. He's off the mark. Kept alive by Wettengale. The rebound's brought in by Rasmussen. He's going to take it all the way in for 2.
He's up to
15-point
25.
lead. Nice little spin move there in the lane by Rasmussen.
That JV varsity girls match brought to you by KMA, Trevor Mater, and audio will be on Bluffs Country. That's a 5:30. Excuse me. Yes, 5:30 and 7.
Falcons need to stop the bleeding here. I don't know why we're not getting up on Rasmussen. That's like his 4th 3.
He's
Or,
up
I'm
to
sorry,
15.
McLaurin. Yeah.
He's up to 15. This one getting away from the Falcons. It's been a tough week, tough month.
They're still fighting, though.
Joe Hughes for 3.
There you
Good.
go, Joe. Cuts the lead to 15. 6:50 to play in the fourth quarter. All right, little confusion back here.
Joe up to 9 on the night. Falcons settle in that 2-3 zone. Looks to be some tired hands on hips.
Yeah, Wettengale hasn't moved for a few seconds.
He's guarding McLaren tight in the middle of that 2-3 zone.
Terrell to Rasmussen. Rasmussen a little long on that one. Brought in by Marshall.
Marshall brings the ball up the court. He's going to look for Ballinger. Ballinger's got to shoot that. I like it, though. Dribble to the lane. It's good.
13,
He's up to 22 tonight.
13-point lead for the Trojans. Rasmussen says, I think it's my time.
25 on the night. He's had a great night. He is as advertised, folks. He is a heck of a player.
Yeah, you can. I could tell who he was during warm-ups before I knew what number anything was. You know what I'm saying?
Falcons don't box out. Rasmussen gets the rebound, puts it back. He's up to 27 now.
15-point lead. 5:45 to go. Ballinger to Marshall on the far side. Marshall to Joe Hughes, top of the key, guarded by McLaren. Off to the near side wing to Jackson Lennon, who's off the mark on the 3. And that's McLaurin that comes down with the rebound. Passes errant, comes to Joe Hughes, misses the 3.
Hughes tries to get his own rebound. Rasmussen scoops it up, brings it back down the court. He's going to dish it out, intercepted by Hughes. The Falcons are running hard here.
That's what happens when you leave your feet to pass the ball.
Hughes thinks about a 3, dribbles in, passes it back to Wettengale.
Nice.
Oh, what a give and go.
Extra pass. Yeah. 56 to 69.
69-56.
69 to 56.
I love that extra pass from the Falcons. I'd love to see that earlier in the game.
Oh, Jeff Hubbard checking in, Chad.
Nice to hear from Jeff. I hear he's up watching the game with our good friend Jason Buska. and
Yep.
Jeff Nelson at Winter Games in Okoboji. So thanks for tuning in, Jeff.
Yeah. This is McLaren, Gavin McLaren. Takes a little spill. I think that's a little bit of acting. I don't think there's anyone on the Falcons team that could make him really fall like that. Who's that?
That's Nelson.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Waters went to the ground. He's back up. Barney Johnson gives the ball to Gavin McLaren for the first of 2. He's off the mark there. I don't hate seeing that.
Nope.
Keep the score where it's at.
69-56. Atlantic looking to get to 70 here. Second free throw is good. 70-56, 14-point lead.
He's got a good shot for a guy that looks like he might be a little stiff, you know?
Yeah. He's a strong dude.
Yeah.
Marshall up to the top of the key for Lennon. Lennon brings it back closer to the hoop, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it back to Marshall. Joe Hughes moving. Marshall's going to
Nice
pick it
take
himself.
by
It's
Marshall.
no
Gotta
good.
finish. Gotta finish.
McLaren's going to pop for 3.
That's gonna be short.
Your tired legs out there.
Brought in.
Gale gets it to drop.
Cuts it to 12. Halfway through the 4th here. See if the Falcons can keep chipping away, make this a game by the in the last minute, make the Trojans at least sweat it out. Got to get stops though. Can't leave that kid wide open. That's for sure.
Waters, no good. Rebound goes to Ballinger. Ballinger dribbles up the court, gets it to Marshall. Marshall pump fake.
Get him the
Rebound,
4th foul.
no good. You know, and that's the hard part when you're trying to shoot early in the shot clock as Marshall picks up his 4th foul.
It's on the floor. Barney says, yep, it's on the floor. And that is going to be the 4th on Owen Marshall. Trojans will get the ball under the basket. It's going to be Terrell inbounding the ball here for the Trojans.
Inbound pass goes to Waters.
Gets it to Waters.
Looks like Atlantic's content to burn this shot clock down a little bit.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
so when the Falcons are shooting that early in the shot clock, they have to because they're trailing by 12. You're not going to be able to draw as many fouls. And Atlantic is in significant foul trouble. But it doesn't matter when that's not your game. Good ball movement by Atlantic.
Falcons are 2. They don't have a ton of fouls to play with here. I don't know. It's tough because you come up and you press the guy when they're stalling like that, and obviously it creates, holes in the defense down low.
Waters for 3 from the corner.
That's short.
Brought on to Jackson Lennon. Gets it over to Marshall. Marshall playing with 4 fouls. Joe Hughes with the ball now. Hughes working on something here. Gets it back to Ballinger. Ballinger guarded by Rasmussen. It's going to pull up for a long 2. It's good.
Cuts it to 10.
It's got 24.
Full timeout called by the Trojan head coach.
This Coach Franken.
70-60, high scoring game, fast paced game, really fun to watch. Chad, I'm going to tell you what I think Coach Peterson's going to say.
Yeah, please do.
Score 10 more than they do, at least in the next 2 minutes.
Keep them from scoring and score 11 more points.
Yeah, no, I mean, they've been playing their game. They do shoot threes within like the natural flow of their offense. They haven't really gotten out of that flow since they've been down big. So I think just keep chipping away, keep playing scrappy on defense. Keep trying to, create free possessions.
And I also think, too, move the ball. Move the ball around, as Brian Holder says. Hello, Brian. How are you? I'll stand up. I am a prairie dog. Move the ball. Move the ball. What I would do is get Ballinger off the ball. He's your purest shooter. Get him off the ball. Get him a clean pass. Hopefully he can find some separation in the defense. If you're going to close this 10-point gap, it's going to have to happen at the hands of Nick Ballinger.
Yeah, I mean we got other kids that can score too, but I think you need to maybe quit doing on-ball screens, maybe some off-ball screens.
Yep.
on Rasmussen.
Let him
guard-
come around a
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I mean, Ballinger, what he has done, he's created a lot of it himself.
Falcons in a full court press. Ball's dribbled off a foot.
Got
Press broken anyways. It's going to be a foul on Owen Marshall.
That's
He
going
is
to be
done.
5. Don't draw a T here, Owen. We have a tendency to do that when fifth foul comes out. I think this crew is mature enough to,
No one followed Owen Marshall to the bench.
and that's happened a couple weeks ago on a Friday night. Nice work by Marshall tonight. He's one of the most physical guys on the team. He makes the other team earn it every time he's on the court. That was a kind of a little lucky pass that's brought in by Terrell Williams, who's kind of trapped there. Tries to get it inside to Gavin McLaren, and he does. It's a 12-point lead.
Noah Narmi in for Marshall. Here's Nick. Nick Ballinger looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Narmi. Narmi's going to drive. Looking for somewhere to go. He needs a friend. Finds Luke Wettengale. Joe Hughes posted up on the far side for 3 over here if they can get it to him. Narmi. Ball in the corner. He's going to dribble. Back to Ballinger. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Ballinger. Back to Narmi. Little 2-man ball here.
Nice,
good.
Nice floater. Long possession by the Falcons. At least we came away with points here.
Falcons trail by 10. Under 2 to go.
See if we can force the Trojans here into a turnover to get a possession with the opportunity to go down, bring it within single digits here.
That's going to go on Luke Wettengale, his 3rd. He has 18 points on the night.
I don't know why Rasmussen's lining up to shoot.
That's the
That's
4th.
4.
So Wettengale's up to 18. Ballinger at 24. Good effort from the Falcons there. Timeout Falcons. Full timeout.
Full timeout. 10-point lead. $1:45 to go.
Good.
I mean, at this point, you're going to have to take
good
some
crowd
risks.
here
You're going to have to
tonight.
take some risks on defense.
Tuning in tonight, and also to this crowd for showing up. It's a nice little crowd. Lots of parents, lots of students. Student sections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows deep. 7 if you count the 6th graders.
How many more home basketball games we got? Chad?
1.
1? Next Thursday?
Yep.
All right.
And then it's on to the postseason. Those draws. Monday there's a freshman or JV game.
Okay.
Boys here.
As Chad covered or alluded to earlier.
Yep. Saints will be at AL home JV game. I think that might be a makeup. Falcons trail by 10. Short time, under 2 minutes to go. Something crazy is going to have to happen here.
Crazy like a fox.
Inbound pass is going to be guarded by Lennon. 1:45 to go.
Hudson McLaren to inbound. He finds Gavin McLaren wide open for 2. 74-62. About 90 seconds to go here as Ballinger is guarded by Rasmussen.
Ballinger gets it to Wettengale. Wettengale kicks it back to Ballinger. Ballinger guarded by Rasmussen. Good defense by Atlantic. The floater from Ballinger off the rim. No good. Falcons got this press defense going on. Easily broken by Rasmussen. He's going to be fouled by
A plethora
a Falcons.
of Falcons.
I love that word.
Narmi.
I love plethora. That's Narmi's 4th.
Jeez.
Wettengale's got 3. Narmi's got 4. I think what you're seeing right now is a byproduct of the 4th game of the week.
Yeah.
And there is no rest for the weary. The Falcons will play again tomorrow at Westwood Sun as Rasmussen knocks down that shot.
Sorry, what does Atlantic's schedule look like this week? Have they played as much? I mean, you don't
no,
check
they
it.
played on Monday, and that was it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
this is coming. Sid.
According to Bound. That could be wrong, but according to Bound, that's what they've got this week.
Okay. I mean, it might have no impact on the game whatsoever, but
You know, and that leads me to something that I would love the boys and girls unions to step in and change. You need to be able to play over Christmas break.
yeah. I
You
mean,
have to be able to play over Christmas break. This schedule is so top heavy after Christmas to before Christmas. It's got to balance out a little bit.
Rasmussen,
Hughes' shot is no good.
what there was contact there. I don't get it.
Falcons trail by 13.
This game isn't over. Like, we're still playing basketball. Why aren't we calling fouls? I don't get it.
Bestie checks in.
Nice
for
job
McLaren.
nice job tonight by Gavin.
Double-digit scorer
Gavin
tonight.
McLaren. Yeah.
I didn't catch that before the scoreboard reset. That's going to be a foul called on the Falcons. Joe Hughes. That's just his first foul. He's got 9 points on the night.
You know, either way, it's not easy coming into CB, coming up to St. Albert, getting a road win on a Friday night. So you got to hand it to these guys.
Yeah, they played well.
They
this was the Falcons were favored tonight, so nice result for Atlantic as Rasmussen misses the first of two.
Yeah, it was it's a game of runs. It's a couple minutes there at the end of the second quarter
Killer.
that bled into the beginning of the third that just kind of.
Rasmussen with tired legs misses both. Narmi's going to push the ball up the court. Atlantic trying to set into a defense. Narmi going to kick it back out to Lennon. Lennon finds Ballinger at the top of the key. Ballinger shake and bake. It's good.
Nice shot by Ballinger.
Timeout Falcons.
So, Chad, minute left in the second quarter in the first half. Falcons had a 1 point lead. They ended up having an 8-point deficit going into halftime after that run by, was it Waters?
Yep. Yeah, what was that? 2 or 3 3-pointers?
It was three in a row for him. And then, that first 2 minutes of the third, Falcons got down 18 at one point. So they did a heck of a job by the Falcons fighting their way back, not losing their composure, sticking with their, trusting their coaches, and all that, but a little too much for the Falcons tonight.
Well put. So Colton Rasmussen has 2080, leads all scorers. Nick Ballinger has 26. Luke Wettengale, 18. Waters from Atlantic has got 14. And McLaren had, I want to say, 16, perhaps.
I do before we get off, before this game ends. It was a joy to watch Rasmussen tonight. Great offensive player. He
played some good defense.
He made Ballinger's night tough, right?
Yeah, Ballinger worked for all 26 of those.
Oh yeah, I think Rasmussen has about 4 blocks.
Push called on Ben Crone.
Forearm check. Little foul discrepancy here in the fourth quarter.
44 of the 64 points tonight scored by the Falcons come from Luke Wettengale and Nick Ballinger.
Good math, Chad.
That's tough. It's tough to overcome. First free throw. It's good. This is Hudson McLaren at the line. Cheryl going to check in for Ben Crone. Excuse me, not Ben Crone, Luke Wettengale.
Good night by Wettengale. He should get a nice round of applause for his efforts tonight.
Agreed.
This is Hudson McLaren.
That foul is going to be called on Denbello.
Denbesty.
Denbesty, excuse me.
What'd you call him?
I said Denbelly.
Denbelly. He's looking down?
Yeah.
Chad Belly.
That actually is the name of an Iowa basketball player. It's the first time tonight I've mixed that up.
Dan Belly is?
Yeah.
Okay. What era?
Right now.
Oh, okay.
That's a 3. No good.
Brought in by Waters.
34 seconds to go. Falcons going to foul. That's pretty much going to do it tonight.
We can start wrapping it up if you want, Chad.
Yeah,
you kind of covered the stats.
The big takeaway today, aside from Catholic Schools Week starting on Monday or Sunday, St. Albert Saints, Hawk 10 champs.
Yeah.
Rasmussen makes the first of 2. Up to 29.
Seeding for the Saints gets easier as they continue to wipe the floor with their opponents.
All convincing victories as of late. They've got AL, Glenwood, and Trainer to finish their regular season.
Be a tough game.
AL and Trainer will be tough. Glenwood's down a little bit. They're replacing Jenna Hopp.
She was so good last year.
Once in a generation player. She's up at, I think, Air Force, perhaps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So real quick, Chad, any insight on the Falcons' road to state?
The Falcons road to state, it's going to be tough. They're
Yeah.
not going to draw a great seed. They currently sit at 4 wins. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a tough road.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna draw one of the higher seeds in their district.
Okay.
We'll just have to see. That should all be announced sooner than later. Same for the girls. I would anticipate the girls and boys will be announced next week. Maybe boys the first full week of February.
One thing about the Falcons is they every year since we've been in the Hawk 10, like we go into the postseason in basketball just knowing that there's not a lot of teams in 1A that have played the schedule, played the quality teams that they have. So
You know,
they have
they're
that.
not playing an easy schedule, and I think you just got to hang your hat on. You got to hang your hat on the fact that they're going to show up. They're going to fight. They're athletic. They can shoot.
And they're gonna fight.
They're going to fight.
That's what I love about it.
You bet. So, hey, I'm Chad Hannon for Alexis Narmy, Brian Holder, Kellen Underwood, Brady Smith, and Jesse Shea.
Yeah.
Have a great night. And to our visitors from Atlantic, safe drive home.
Have a safe weekend. Go